welcome to the Max. It's Saturday night. Let's have a good show. Now, you may see the title of the stream, and we're celebrating the life of Akira Toriyama. When, unfortunately, someone in the industry passes on to the Max, what we'd like to do is celebrate what they gave to the world of entertainment. Now, a lot of us may not even uh, watch Dragon Ball, but could think we could certainly appreciate that he's made some of his creations have made a lot of people happy around the world and are a positive thing. Even if you don't watch the anime, you might have played the video games Dragon Ball. There's a lot of young people out there that love this series. So I'm also going to go through his IMDb and see what else he may have worked on because I'm not sure. And some way I like to celebrate someone's life, just like when Ray Stevenson passed, is I go back and watch something from their back catalog and I'm like, well, I don't know them personally, but this is how I can appreciate their legacy. And I think he does have something that's going to stand for a long time with Dragon Ball. That's one of the most popular franchises in pop culture, in anime and manga, and video games too. The video games still really sell well for Dragon Ball. And I know a lot of our friends really are into Dragon Ball. DL, I think Blue Jay, Bradley that was on the Dune 2 spoiler stream. CJ, do you watch Dragon Ball? I never really talked about that with you. Have you ever
No,
seen?
but I just recently finished watching Death Note anime, so I
Oh,
finally
that's
got
cool.
into anime.
Yeah, I know Joe has some strong feelings about anime, but try to keep it positive, Joe.
Where are the strong
Yeah,
feelings?
Well,
yeah,
I just hate anime.
yeah.
I just don't
But you
like it.
don't hate that it exists or anything, right? It's just
Well,
like,
no, I mean, just here. Okay, you want to know my biggest issue with Okay, look, I have my way of looking at things is there's things I enjoy, there's
mhm,
things you enjoy. The
mhm.
things you enjoy may not be the things I enjoy. As long as the things you enjoy don't
Yeah,
don't bother me, that's fine. I'm fine. What really bothers me about anime is in my mind or in my experience, anime fans, and maybe they don't know they're doing it, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say they don't know they're doing it. A lot of anime fans are anime bullies. And what I mean by that is when you say you don't like anime, they try to push it on you and they're like, you just haven't seen the right thing. Try this one. You got to watch
No,
this
you're
one.
not. You're
And,
not wrong.
and
That's
I'm like,
why I kind of
dude,
stay away
That's
no,
from it.
no, I just don't like it. Go watch
It's
it, enjoy it, have a good time with it. Just stop pushing it on me. I don't
that's
like
like
it.
me. That's like me.
it's like
see
drugs on a
that
school parking lot,
Right.
playground. You know, it's like I
that's
don't want
one of
none.
the that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons
Fair,
why
fair
I
enough.
avoided Death Note for the longest reason. Like I grew up reading the manga,
Hmm.
Japanese comics of Death Note, and I was always like, anime fans are terrible and all that.
Well,
And
here's the
I
thing.
didn't think that the anime would be as good as the manga. It is. It's pretty good.
Well,
No, you
let's
could
turn
be
it
an anime
positive.
fan.
I
Just
I,
don't push
I
it on
want to
me.
get
That's all
away
I'm
from
saying, bro.
saying fans ruin it for other fans. I want to say if you ruin something for someone else, you're not really a fan.
Just don't be a
Yeah,
pusher. You know what I mean? That's cool.
a fanatic fan comes from fanatic. You're praising the franchise. If you're constantly negative about, I don't really count you as a fan anymore.
Nobody
But yeah,
likes
Honestly,
a pusher, dude.
when I
Nobody
watched
likes a
you're
all
more
pusher.
of a fan of
I,
complaining.
when I watched all 37 episodes of Death Note, I actually really enjoyed it.
That's great.
Hi and hello, everyone.
Yo,
Hey, Voltaire. So tonight we're gonna when someone passes in the entertainment industry, what we like to do on this show, I think you've experienced this before, is we like to celebrate the life of this great person in entertainment. And I'm personally, I've watched a little bit of Dragon Ball, but I really appreciate that Akira Toriyama brought a lot of joy into people's lives. And I know Dragon Ball is very popular, and I'm very happy it exists. I'm going to go at least go back and play. I have a Dragon Ball video game. I think I'm going to pop it in my Series X because it's a pretty good fighting game. And then I think I might either go back and watch a little bit of Dragon Ball or um, something in his back catalog on his IMDb that I don't know of yet. Maybe he worked on another anime or manga. See, the thing is, when you talk about Dragon Ball, there's so many episodes. It's like, where do you start?
See,
Um,
that's another
That's the other
reason
part,
I
too.
refused to
Overwhelming.
get into anime before, but at least with Death Note, it has an ending.
mhm.
But that was one of the reasons why I just avoided a lot of anime is because there was no ending to be seen.
What I would like to find out, and I'll have to. I hope one of the really hardcore Dragon Ball fans pops in later to the stream and recommends. Like, I would like sometimes in anime they do these movies that summarize some of the storylines. I would like to watch a Dragon Ball movie. I think they're called OVAs or something.
Is that what they did with Pokemon?
They have Pokemon series and they have Pokemon movies, so I'm sure there must be a Dragon Ball movie, not the live action movie.
No,
But,
we don't talk about that.
Yeah,
I
Isaac,
didn't know there
I
was a
would
live action movie.
I'm
I
sure
would say if
Netflix
you
will do their own version at some point.
if you can, Isaac, if you're willing to, no pressure, because Joe and Brian just said don't pressure us to watch stuff. But if you don't feel the pressure, give something in his catalog a shot. Give Dragon Ball another shot. Check it out or something. You know.
Do you think Netflix is getting better at anime
idiot.
adaptations?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you.
Voltaire, what do you have any appreciation for Dragon? I know you like some anime. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I've seen it a little bit. I wasn't a huge fan of it personally, but this man's legacy can't be denied. I mean, it's tremendous cultural impact and everything. People really love it. The only anime I've really watched is Demon Slayer, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, I still got to watch Demon Slayer. My wife loved it. She just watched it without me.
Yeah.
Rational Skeptic, and if you're someone else in the chat, please comment to let us know you're there. So I must be a busy night or something. Everyone's seeing Dune 2, I think. Rational Skeptic, $2.
Did Bleach have an ending?
I think he may have done Bleach too. I'm not sure. I saw something about. I have to look. Rational Skeptic, $2. DM'd you a plot leak for the new Planet of the Apes. Awesome.
If it's a spoiler, I don't want to hear it.
Oh wow! And look at this. Thank you, Rational. I'll bring up his IMDb in a second. This is kind of funny. He DM'd one gifted membership, which I really appreciate, and it's funny who it went to. Rational Skeptic, you gifted Brucifer the Kingdom of Nerds membership. I'll have to let him know. It was Rational Skeptic.
That is high irony.
It's funny.
Funniness.
Why is that? He doesn't want to be a member?
No, he gifted memberships before.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It's just funny because sometimes Rational and Bruce get along. I'm just, you know.
Hey,
I think Bruce may have timed you out before Rational. That's why it's funny.
Can I show you something cool I got in the mail today?
Absolutely. Well, first let's go back to Toriyama, Akira Toriyama, and look at his IMDb real quick because I want to see what else he may have worked on. It's probably mostly anime, but there might be some anime. I was thinking he may have done Bleach too. I don't know. Let's see. Dragon Ball, Death Battle. It may have just been all Dragon Ball. Maybe I should have looked at this before. I thought he did some other stuff. What's that?
That's plenty. I mean, that's a life's work.
No, that is plenty. Previous.
There's Dr. Goku Super. That's something different.
Goku is
Dragon Quest
in Dragon Ball, isn't he?
He worked on Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is very popular. Blue Dragon TV series. Okay, Blue Dragon was like a hidden gem Xbox 360 RPG.
Dragon Quest.
Isn't Dragon Quest
the old NES video game?
Isn't Dragon Quest what Pokemon copied?
Blue Jay's here to
say. Or is that something else? No, that's
Pokemon copied. I don't know if they copied it. Hey, Blue Jay, how's it going?
It's going all right.
Now you are also a fan of Akira Toriyama, right?
Dragon
Ball.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not that big into anime.
Okay.
But I will say that this came out of nowhere because I have a lot of friends that love Dragon Ball.
Yes.
My brother watches Dragon Ball to no end. I even got him a Dragon Ball hoodie for his birthday last year. So that's
Okay,
much he loves
here's the
Dragon
other
Ball.
thing that I could really appreciate. I'm looking at it wrong. I know there's been Dragon Warrior TV series and stuff too, but he actually designed a lot of video game characters. Final Fantasy Chronicles, Dragon Quest character design, Blue Dragon character design. So he's very famous character designer also that's translated into video games. Tobal #1, I love that game. Yeah, character designer, Chrono Trigger.
Is that Dragon Warrior like the old NES game?
Yes.
Wow, I used to play that game. That was a good game.
Animator on Dragon Warrior 3, monster designer. Crusher Joe the movie is the only thing I don't recognize,
There it is, 1983.
1983.
I had that game.
Yeah, character designer for the original Dragon Warrior. So Dragon Warrior, he started out in video games before he got to, let me see, before the first, no, that can't be where the first.
Did he create all the Dragon Balls? Because I know there was Dragon Ball, then there was Dragon Ball Z, right?
He's done a lot. I wouldn't know about all of them, but he's done a lot of them. Let me see. Video game, yeah. There's so many credits here. He was certainly prolific. Writer, costume designer, art director. He's done it all. So he came. That's how I could recognize it. He came from the world of video games. He also, I don't know if he did that. I'm trying to find out which he did first: Dragon Warrior, the NES game, or Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball series. Let me see. Let me go back here.
I didn't know there was a live action Dragon Ball. It's got James Marsters.
It's not. People cannot stand it.
Well, I don't know. It sounds more up my alley than anime. It's got James Marsters in it, Ernie Hudson. I don't know. It's a pretty good cast.
Yeah.
Did it start in the 90s? As I see 1990. No, Dragon Ball 1986.
Wow.
The original manga. Original manga is there. So he was doing Dragon Warrior and Dragon Ball manga at the same time. Early 80s, mid 80s, early 80s. That's really cool. So I am at least going to go back and play the video game for sure.
Honestly, I would wait till Netflix makes an adaptation, Joe. If you ever do a live action Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think this is too soon to do that.
Honestly, I think if there was going to be a Dragon Ball live action, this probably put it on ice for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with that. When people are talking about it's when you want to act.
People are always talking about Dragon Ball, but they already have a live action that's not well received. Bro. Yeah, and then also I'm thinking about not to get. I mean, this isn't the fun part to talk about, like the family estate and stuff, to sort all those rights out. Before they probably have to go through his family to see
a couple months, to be honest.
I'd wait years.
Yeah, 10 years. Or just don't do it at all.
Well, it is true that Netflix is adapting a lot, but I don't know. That was really cool to look at as IMDb. We'll talk about other things as well. I will.
How about the funeral of Star Trek? Paramount and Warner Brothers.
What happened?
The
What happened?
All Star Trek.
There's a rumor that they're gonna make with the love. Okay, so
what, Paramount and Warner Brothers?
Gonna continue.
Yeah. So you got like a franchise that I like.
Didn't we hear Warner Brothers
walk
away
the
from
WB
that?
treatment? Yeah, no.
I thought we heard they walked away from that deal.
Can we pray to God they did? I don't know.
What's happening?
Somebody was talking about on the like normie ass radio today. So I'm assuming that
Are they going back to JJ's stuff, or are they just rebooting completely?
I have no fucking.
Well, JJ hasn't been involved in a long time. I mean, he's got his name on it as a producer, but he's not involved.
He's done with that shit. But anyways, no, dude.
It could be.
I don't trust them to guide my franchise. They
That
screwed up
sounds
with
like-
DC. They're gonna screw up with freaking Star Trek.
Well, I don't think you have
Yeah.
to worry. I mean, it was being reported widely a couple weeks ago that Warner Brothers backed out of that.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
Good.
sure. I mean, if they do, I mean, just because that WB backed out doesn't mean they're still gonna get bought out by a different studio. It's still a possibility. So I'm just saying.
Didn't
Rational,
Disney
I
back out of
appreciate you,
Fox for a little bit?
I
before
appreciate you
bought Fox?
rational supporting the channel, but I really don't want to share your you're probably it's a fake leak, and also you gifted another membership. Thank you, Artemis was
Also,
gifted
it's
membership
a
by
spoiler,
Rational.
and
Yeah, but I
I
don't want to
respect
spoil anything just in case because people
people
are
did.
looking forward to Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, and then Joe will get really upset if we show an
Yeah.
actual leak. You know,
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'll look at it later. Maybe I'll do a single video on it for you, Rational, and I'll give spoiler warning in there. And I did link Anthony. So how's everyone doing today? You know, we're gonna do some other good news this week. I just saw Damsel with my wife. I kind of am gonna do a review on that. Hey, TW McKay, how's it
Holy
going?
heck. How you doing?
He's popping in here. He's getting his mic ready. How are you doing, Voltaire?
I'm good. I want to hear this wacky radio show Brian listens to. Normie S Radio, everybody.
No, I'm just talking about like
Sounds like
like
you got
talk
radio
radio
voice.
in the morning
I
on like the standard dial radio. It's all good. It is whatever, dude. I just All right, one more reason not to like Star Trek anymore. That's all good.
I got something cool in the mail today.
Guess what I received in the mail today? Go ahead, Joe.
My friend
Yeah.
Gary Lindros was
Gary.
in Disney World, and he picked me up this orange bird Christmas ornament.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the Flower and Garden Festival's going on, and the mascot of Flower and Garden right now is Orange Bird. So there's a lot of Orange Bird merch, and he got me the Christmas ornament.
Mm.
Nice.
cool.
But wait. I mean, you don't want to talk about Star Trek, but what about like retro, older episodes and stuff? There's still people that want to learn, like newer fans that want to learn about the older stuff.
You know what, Brian? You should do a watch party of the original Star Trek series. Do like a 2
Okay.
episodes.
No,
That would be fun.
no,
No,
no.
that's in like an HD now.
That's
He's
my,
like,
uh,
no.
That still is my second favorite Star Trek series after DS9.
You know, I watched those when I was a kid, and I saw a clip on Twitter. I didn't know Khan appeared in the original Star Trek show.
Oh, yeah. Wrath of Khan's a direct sequel.
I never knew that. I got to check that episode out again. I got to figure out which one it is.
Okay.
Are you
so-
there, TW McKay?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I was
The
just
people
the audio
that
was
must
coming through my
know.
thing.
Okay. How are you doing? It's been a while. We're glad to have you back.
I'm good. It's good to be back. And also, just to quickly answer Voltaire's question, the episode you're looking for, if you go to Netflix or Peacock or wherever Star Trek is where you are, it's the episode. I think it's Space Seed, right, Joe?
Yep,
Yeah,
season
yeah.
1.
That's
Thank
the
you.
one.
Really
season
That's
good.
one of the
I'll-
few episodes I've actually seen. It was okay.
I can tell you this: it's not one of the better episodes. It's
it's really
memorable. It's memorable because it leads into Wrath of Khan. I mean, Wrath of Khan doesn't really make a whole lot of sense if you haven't seen Space Seed, because the whole basis of why Khan wants revenge is in that movie, in that episode. But by itself, it's kind of it's not one of the better episodes.
Very true.
I mean, there's the original series. Goddamn, that show holds up. Like that show is still so light years ahead of its time. And there's so many memorable episodes, and it's funny because Space Seed is kind of one of the most famous episodes, but only because of its sequel, not because of the
Yeah,
episode
'cause of
itself.
the movie.
Yeah.
Well, while you're here, well, Voltaire, you'll be here. But I'm bringing this up. Is this a positive this week? I want to get Voltaire's reaction first, or is this crossing a line?
Well,
A hyper-real AI-generated digital chatbot of Marilyn Monroe lets you engage in conversations with the blonde bombshell. What's your take, Voltaire?
I mean, this is the way of the future. I think it's tasteless. I think it's.
You think it's tasteless? So it's not
Yeah, I
positive
really
yet.
do. But
What
look,
the
if
hell was
guys
the
can
background like
guys
that,
can
so-
pretend she's her girlfriend, and people can make
You-
money off of it, they're
you-
going to do it.
Where I say I would be okay with it in the future is if someone gave the consent for it that was alive. I'm like, yeah, you can use my, right? Then
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, they at least consent. But someone that's no longer with us.
There's a cool episode of this last season of Black Mirror
Yeah.
with Salma Hayek about that whole thing, and it's coming.
No, it's already here. This part,
Yeah, I know a guy he's not quite right in the head, but he thinks he does that AI chat with the girl. You know what I mean? He downloaded the app, and he does think he does call her his girlfriend, like in her. So there are people already out there doing this. All right. I know it sounds like funny to people, but there are people out there, mostly men, I would imagine, who are having these AI girlfriends. And I mean, I guess there's going to be somebody who wants Marilyn Monroe. I mean, although how relevant is she to anyone under the age of 50 is hard to imagine. But yeah.
Yeah. So this is not. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. It's not necessarily good news. I just was like, this is interesting. Anyone else want to comment?
It's just downright creepy. I mean, I don't know. I use AI, but for something just idea wise, not something to kind of use a person.
Well, here's the other.
It's weird.
Here's the other thing. Is it like I'm also thinking about personal use with like families? Would this be like there's some sci-fi where they have holograms of their family members. Is that weird too? Like, is that crossing the line as well? Like, what if you really miss your family member? You bring them back via ChatGPT. That's where that's gonna happen. People are gonna do that.
If you wanna, I don't know.
It's weird. Too weird. It's blowing your mind.
It's like complicated as crap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whether you like it or not, it's just TWBK. Do you have a take on this? I'm sorry to put you into the weird stuff right away. We're gonna go to more positive things. When I was looking up stuff, I was like, this is interesting. Or if you prefer, you could just say no comment. That's fine. Let me see. Oh, okay. No problem. Anyone else? Anthony, what do you think of this?
Just no point. Like, let her legacy.
Let her legacy.
Yeah, bro. Like, she's already an icon.
Well, they're already doing this with the movies. This is already happening in the movies.
Yeah.
I heard that movie was terrible too. Also.
Oh, the one that Anna started. Yeah, that movie.
Christopher Reeves was like this in the Flash.
I thought that was vile, personally.
Well, that was archival footage.
No, that was disgusting ass thing.
People. Okay.
And his family signed off on it. So
they did not.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
Anthony, they couldn't have used this likeness if they didn't sign off on it. I think some of his family said they weren't happy with this scene, though.
No, that's not true. Nobody said they were unhappy with it.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
People took a quote where they said they didn't see the movie and tried to spin that into they were unhappy with it. They never said that. They said they didn't see the movie.
All right.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, no problem. This is mostly a positive show, but if you have anything to add to this topic, TW, we're getting to yes, they're already doing the movies. Now there's a ChatGPT of Marilyn. It's a little creepy. Most of us agree.
Watch Futurama. That's all I can say. Watch Futurama. There's a whole episode about why we don't engage with the robots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Newer episodes?
No, it's an older episode. I think it's like season 3. It's the Lucy Lublot episode.
Yeah.
I know the last
because the PSA the PSA in there when they're saying don't hook up with robots because it's set in sort of a pseudo 50s, they use Monroe as an example.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
That's why I'm like, has no one watched Futurama? Not you guys. I'm talking about the folks involved with the. No, I'm not talking about you guys. You're fine. I'm talking about the folks involved with the chatbot.
Yeah.
Is this another Matt Groening prediction?
I was watching an episode of Futurama the other day, and it had a joke that just killed me. I laughed so hard. They said something like, "A magician never reveals his tricks, except for the great reveal-o." And then later on in the episode, they show a magician, and he throws his hands up, and doves appear, and everyone goes, "Ooh!" And he goes, "I didn't magically make the doves appear. There's a hidden net inside my sleeve." And they're like, "Thanks, great reveal-o."
It's
That's actually
crazy
pretty
how Futurama and The Simpsons just predict stuff from the future. It's just ridiculous. Even the writers, like, no, we don't. We just think of stuff and it happens in the future, like 20, 30 years.
Yeah, well, they're not trying to
Yeah.
predict it. For example, the writers of the gag of the logo for 20th Century Fox, where it says 20th Century Fox, a division of the Walt Disney Company.
Yeah,
They're like,
they're
we
predicting
created
it.
that joke because we thought it was so crazy that it would never happen.
And it happened, and they become bankrupt. Oh man. That's
Well, here's
funny.
something good too. Did this drop yet? Roadhouse. Oh, that's South by Southwest.
Roadhouse.
No, well, no, in
That's
2
still
weeks.
good news. It's being
I
praised.
thought it was March 8th because Google said March 8th. No, it's coming out on the 21st now. It was supposed to come out today, but
Well, I'm still including it with my good news because I'm really looking forward to this movie. I know there's controversy about where it's being released. It's on Amazon. The director wants it, but whatever.
the director's fine. He's
Yeah, I refuse to watch.
money is
Oh, come
money.
on. Did you not love the first Roadhouse, Joe?
It's okay, but I would watch this if it was in theaters, but I'm not going to watch it because it's not going to theaters.
That's his right. Whatever. I'm gonna watch it twice for you.
And if
Roadhouse.
they have a theatrical run, it just needs to be a PSA to remember when you're driving to the theater, keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel.
Yes. So it says.
Boy, I hope someone gets that Doors joke.
Oh, okay.
Keep your eyes on the road. It's the Roadhouse Blues.
Yes, the Roadhouse Blues. Yes. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake tonight. Good one, DT.
All good.
But I'm really.
Big
Who here
parts.
else is looking for? I know Joe has his reasons. Anyone else looking for?
I'm watching it. I'm watching on the 21st. Yeah, I can't wait to see a fun
Yeah, I'm
movie.
watching this as well.
I gotta
Connor-
renew my
Con-
Prime.
I love that.
at some point.
The first Roadhouse movie is one of the unintentionally funniest movies ever made. Okay, and it's wonderful and tremendous rewatchability. And I'm hoping they do this justice with this remake.
Yeah. Well, it says it's first reactions praise brutal fights. Conor McGregor scene chewing. Let me see.
I like Conor McGregor.
Too bad Roadhouse is only streaming because watching with the crowd at South by Southwest was the best part. The story is severely lacking, but that's not why we're here. McGregor gnashing scenery and energetic action. Face-off inspiration. Keep it afloat. Self-aware as a remake, which helps.
It's a movie about a professional bouncer. I mean, of course, it's not serious or has a strong plot. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna have just fun with the fightings, with what they do, and then from the trailer, it looks fun. Like I can see.
Fun action movie or silly action. I'm glad Jake Gyllenhaal agreed to do it.
Had an effing blast with Roadhouse at South by Southwest. Amazon would be insane not to. Lots of people are making a stance here because the director was in the.
Well, it has nothing to do with the director. I don't give a damn what the director wants. It just by principle should be in the theater because there's no reason not to put it in the theater. History has shown time and time again that movies do better on streaming after they've had a theatrical release. So this movie is automatically not going to do as well on Amazon as it would have done on Amazon after a theatrical release.
Yeah, but at the same time, don't get me wrong. I mean, I will probably sure, but at the same time, listen, Big Keeper made them a ton of money. They probably put movies in theaters. What they pick and choose. They need something for Amazon. The Boys doesn't come out until June.
Well,
and what else?
And they just raised the price of Amazon without commercials.
Yeah, without commercial. Yeah,
I'm
they
sure
need
they're looking for
something.
content. So Anthony's point is
Yeah,
salient.
they need something.
Well,
Yeah.
to push back on
And
you a
also
little bit.
what show that just came out? Jack Reacher just ended on season 3, and season 4 is not coming out until next year or by the end of this year. So they need stuff on there. So I understand them as
Joe,
well.
you could I'm going to push back on you a little bit. You could I love your passion for the theatrical experience, okay? But there's also not everything could go to the theater.
Well, that's
Because
not true.
not everything's going to make money in this environment.
They don't need to. They don't need to. Amazon said they did not expect to make any money by putting Air in the theater. They put Air in the theater knowing that it would then go to Amazon and get more prestige from having had a theatrical release.
Yeah,
But
but
now
at
keep in
the
mind-
same time, okay.
And at the same time, we just got off a strike where there's not enough movies going to theaters because we were on an extended strike. So when you have something that you can put in a theater when there's not a lot out there, it's insane not to.
Some people are going to pay for a streaming
actually
service
makes
but won't
sense.
go to the
Yeah,
theater.
but at the same time, they literally just released Beekeeper, and it did them 150 million on a budget of 30 million. They're doing
And-
good.
And
And
the
this
other
is
thing
nothing
that happened,
wrong
I
with it.
know after covering this particular film, is the director and Jake Gyllenhaal were offered more money for streaming only, and they took it.
Yeah,
So if you're talking about people getting paid
like
in the
I said,
industry, that's
like
a
I
good
s-
thing for me.
Like I
accept
said,
it.
I don't care. I don't care what the director
my
or what Jake
God.
Gyllenhaal say.
Okay.
Amazon is operating against their best interest.
They
Well,
not.
here's
They
the-
need
well,
stuff. They need
well, hold
stuff.
on.
Amazon doesn't. The Boy
Okay,
doesn't
we're
come
gonna
out in
move on in a
June.
second here.
We literally
because
say
this
The
is
Boys
derailing us.
doesn't come out. Okay. The Boys doesn't come out in June. Jack Reacher doesn't come out until next year. By the end of this year, they need stuff. They don't have a lot of. So, what is Lord of the Rings season 2? It's coming out later this year. They don't have that much stuff on Amazon yet, and I understand
There's-
them.
All
And-
all
I
I'm going to
understand
say
them.
to cap this off, and then we're going to move on, is
Yeah.
choices for the consumer. This is my opinion. Choices for the consumer are a good thing. There's people that want to support entertainment in the way they want to support it, and there's some people that just want to watch streaming. Joe, like there's Brian.
And they
he's
can.
still in-
And
Yeah.
they can. That's the beauty of it. It hits theaters, then it hits streaming. It's not like you're not getting it on streaming.
but you also want someone to those people to get a value too.
And thank you as
Something
well, Aaron.
exclusive for their
And
high-
thank
you
you
know,
as
for
well,
their-
Aaron. Fallout is next month. So after Fallout, they don't have that much stuff.
No, then they have Lord of the Rings again.
Yeah, and by the end of this year,
Raise
yeah,
their prices.
so yeah.
Don't discount that they just raised their prices.
Yep,
I-
if
Well,
they
hold
raise-
on.
I-
Here's also the
I
thing.
am
is
careful
that-
whenever something new comes out, not to dismiss it because you don't want to be the next Blockbuster. Even though I love
Yeah.
Blockbuster, embrace, adapt, have a multi-tiered strategy. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
agree.
Some
100%.
things make sense. This is my
How
personal
are
take,
you
Joe.
putting your eggs in one basket? If you
You-
put it in theaters, then you put it on streaming, you're still supporting
You
streaming.
need streaming
This way,
exclusives, too.
This way, all you're doing is screwing over the theaters. It's not like
Uh,
you're doing what's best for
They have
Amazon.
stuff to play right now. Dune 2 is still in the theater. Do you think this movie's going to do great when Dune 2 is still out there?
Who
No,
cares?
it wouldn't. It wouldn't. It would just crash and burn. It wouldn't.
I think it does. At this rate,
Honestly, I gotta see
Amazon
what
is
is the
one.
budget for this.
Hold on, Anthony. Hold on, Anthony. Hold on. Amazon are like one studio, MGM, and because I heard that Disney is going to be planned. Disney's going like fully back to theatrical, and what I mean by that is that they're putting their films. I think this might be true or not true. I think they might be putting their films that are planned for Disney Plus, putting into theaters.
Yep.
That's their plan. Which it makes Disney in my mind like a true studio because they don't have like a handful of films like just nothing but big tempo films. They can have small budget live action films in the theaters, which I'm actually kind of I welcome because that's the Disney I kind of missed back in the day. So yeah, so I think
Exactly.
yeah, I
Well,
think
let-
theaters would be okay.
And
Anyone
also-
else want to have a final say on this, and then we'll move on because I want to get to
Yeah.
more of these reactions because we're getting sidetracked here. Anyone have anything to say about the actual movie?
No. Well, I'll real quick piggyback off Blue Jay and say a couple years ago, Disney made a sequel to one of their most popular movies of all time, Hocus Pocus. That movie is huge. They made a sequel and they stuck it direct on Disney Plus. They didn't make a dime off that
It's 'cause
sequel.
they
but-
came out
Yeah,
in the middle of
but
COVID, dude.
also
And,
is
it
the
didn't come out in
highest-
the middle of COVID. That came out post-COVID. And the thing is, that year they posted a real big loss for their theatrical division. And you look and it's like, you put out a sequel to one of your most popular movies. Do you know how well this would have done in theaters? and you just stuck it right on television, that was foolish.
Yeah, but they also the guy who was running the
It
Disney
may have
Plus
had
stuff,
the
they say it was the most highest watched
yeah.
movie on their platform
It may
ever.
have
So
been a
yeah,
direct
you're doing good.
to streaming budget. That's not
Yeah,
movie quality budget.
and also I agree with Aaron that Amazon doesn't care. They rich as hell. Jeff Bezos,
Okay. Well, let's. I'm gonna
okay.
take control here. I appreciate everyone's thoughts. Let's move on here.
No, but it's a good
Uh,
topic to talk about. This,
yeah.
yeah, it was
People
good.
were hooting and hollering at the brutal and awesome fights. I was one of them. It's a nice balance between modernizing it while keeping the tone and world heightened. We'll only read 2 more. Sometimes you just should not give an S about reinventing the wheel. Roadhouse is effing visceral, but the biggest surprise is how funny it is. Plenty of killer one-liners. Jake Gyllenhaal is terrific, but my God, Conor McGregor is on some next level scene chewing.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm not surprised. Conor is a funny guy, though. If you see him, like he's funny as hell. Every video you see of Conor
Look
McGregor.
at Gyllenhaal there. That's respect there. That's how I'm going to be this year. By the
No,
end
you're
of the
not.
year,
Stop.
yes.
Stop.
Doug Liman's Roadhouse
That's the right ambition.
is an absolute brawler. Each action set piece is intensely choreographed. It is brutal. Jake Gyllenhaal is charming powerhouse here, and Conor McGregor's deliciously unhinged character steals the show. A wildly entertaining actioner. That's awesome.
All right.
Does anyone have anything else that we may have missed this week that's good news? Anthony, Blue Jay. Let me see.
Oh, they announced what was that? A live action Watchdog movie. They announced
Live
that.
action Watchdog. Oh, the video game.
Yeah, the video game.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh yeah, the Oscars are coming up tomorrow.
Phew,
And
that's
for
gonna be a
Perps
very- that's a-
retiring,
Is
you
that
could
good
pick that.
news?
You could pick that as good news. No, I'm just
He's
kidding.
not
Thanks.
retiring.
Bit of good news. It came out, I think, just today. Maybe it was yesterday, but I think just today it came out that Sony is planning to drop every single Spider-Man movie back in theaters once a week, starting in April, going through June.
That's cool.
Yeah.
In honor of the Columbia Pictures 100th anniversary.
You know what? That I actually saw that too. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool.
No, that's great. Some of those Spider-Man movies are timeless, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of young Spider-Man fans in there. Yeah.
Of course, I mean the first one will be then the first Spider-Man, and then the last one will be No Way Home in June, which that's a cool concept. Huh?
TW, if you want to, you could just say what you think on the. You don't have to
Oh,
check in private
also
chat if you want to say that.
Sony being.
Oh no, I'm hyped for the Spider-Man thing. I hope I get it. It would be really nice. Boy can dream.
It's only in the United States, but hopefully in Canada.
Yeah, like I said, hopefully there's some sort of arrangement with Cineplex up here to do something similar. They finished filming in Norway for Superman this week, so it's kind of cool to know that we're getting the Fortress of Solitude again in a movie, which is always a cool thing for me, no pun intended. So I'm very excited for that for this movie for a while. So I'm ready to go.
Here's something else that horror fans might like. Madam Web re-release. I don't think they're going to re-release it, are they?
That movie.
Did not learn their lesson the last time.
They should re-release Morbius again and do a Morbius.
They don't need to re-release it. It's still playing.
That movie is dead in the water.
They don't need to re-release it. It's still playing. I just saw it again the other night. I was there Thursday night. I went and saw it again.
Purpose joking, Joe. Purpose joking. Halloween TV series is a creative reset back to the original film. That might get people hyped.
Oh my god, bro! Is what? Like,
I'm tired of that.
Oh my god, bro! This is like the X-Men timeline of Fox, bro. Jesus.
I wanted the rumor was we were going to get a TV series based on Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I was excited.
Yeah, that's the rumor. I don't understand why.
Like do an anthology thing, but just call it Halloween.
Anthology. Yes.
I'll be right back. I gotta take Callie to the bathroom.
The thing about the Halloween, the thing about Halloween is like, bro, how many timelines you got? Like, I'm just like, okay, we get it. Like, go off based on one timeline.
Well, at least Carpenter, I go off the one that Carpenter had his hand in, and at the most recent thing says, all right, this is.
Yeah, we don't count the Rob Zombie
one.
Yeah.
Joe, how many people in the theater on Tuesday night for Madam Web?
A handful.
Yeah, because nobody saw that movie. But no disrespect. Yeah, Halloween is one of those franchises. I mean, it's good as going back to TV. I mean, hopefully they could get it right and then do another movie in the next couple of years.
Are they going to
I
bring
don't think they
Buster
should. I mean, that was kind of the point of Carpenter wrapping it up, right?
Yeah, like
If you
but
are going
hey,
to do another Halloween thing,
Blumhouse
nuke it.
did the
Like, just start again.
yeah.
But that I
Blumhouse
wouldn't.
did
I
the
wouldn't
3
suggest
movies.
that either. Give it some breathing room.
Yeah, like it was a Blumhouse did their 3 movies. They're already done. I know they want to get the Freddy rights, which there's no way you could get that.
well,
That's
but at the end of the day, Michael Myers prints money. So like
Yeah.
they gotta make it. You gotta find some way to get Michael Myers to keep making Michael Myers content just to get that cheddar because Halloween
2
makes money.
words.
So
2 words. Austin Powers.
Yep.
I'll tell you, if we get a Fortress of Solitude like this with the giant key, I am going to lose my shit in the theater. I'm going to be so excited.
Considering they're using All-Star Superman as a reference, I think probably what they do if they do a key thing is something like that where it's still, normal key sized, but it's like density of a star or something like that. I forget the exact thing that Morrison did.
That looks like a James Gunn thing. That giant key. I got to be honest.
We've never seen the Silver Age Fortress of Solitude in live action before. Never on TV. It's something different.
The big crystal thing in '78.
No, we saw it in Smallville. We saw it. Well, Superman Lois a little bit. And then
they had the Superman, the Richard Donner style fortress though in those shows.
Yeah, which I mean, of course, you gotta pay respect. Respect is due.
All right, and then we got Kung Fu Panda 4, which I might see tomorrow.
Nice. Is making tomorrow as the official numbers for it.
I think we have enough to vote on. Did
it push Dune out? Sorry, Max. Did it push Dune out?
Tomorrow we will know.
What happened to my?
Tomorrow they put out the official numbers of those 2 movies. Dude, how much? I might think Kung Fu Panda and Doom being second is not bad because it's probably gonna make more the second weekend after.
Yeah, you could do Dune 2's only had like a 50% drop. That's great.
Yeah, like it's gonna get more after that. Yeah.
Okay, so
Friday the 13th is good.
I'm gonna start it out and say the life and back the works of Akira Toriyama. He gave a lot to video games. Even if you don't necessarily like Dragon Ball, you probably like some of his video game art as well. He's an art director in a lot of this. Created a lot of interesting characters for a lot of fans and entertainment out there. So that's going to be my number 1 for this week. But no pressure, Joe. What are you gonna pick for this week? Your number 1.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Anthony, do you want to go?
I'm gonna go with what was the other ones?
Well, we do have the Fortress of Solitude. We have Kung Fu Panda 4. We got the reception from Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some other things I just can't remember. Halloween TV series, which I'm actually excited about.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? I said the Halloween series. Hopefully they get. Hopefully they go with the Halloween thing. Be 3. What Joe said, that would be more better.
You mean you want the 3rd Halloween, the anthology idea?
Yeah, like go with that timeline, and that would be better instead of doing another timeline from the Halloween thing. Like, oh my god, I'm getting tired of how many timelines.
And then the Oscars tomorrow. You might go with the Oscars. Perp is pumped for it's Oscar weekend.
I got Oscar fever. Who's got Oscar fever? No.
Yes.
Okay, fuck off.
Or no. Well, you got the fever. Go ahead, Perp. What's your number 1 Oscar weekend?
Oscar fever, baby. Can't stop, won't stop.
All right.
Unless you're in this freaking panel. Oh my god,
Oscar
this place
fever
is dead.
/ Perp retiring. That would be the other part of that.
Sure.
Boo, Oscars. Oh, the Oscars suck. What do you want me to argue back with you?
Yes.
Sorry, I was busy.
Well, if you don't watch the Oscars, Brian, I'll preach at you in the next.
I give 2 shits about any award show, and the Oscars are like top of that list, bro.
Hell yeah!
I don't know.
Let's go Oscars all day.
I don't know if I can watch the Oscars. Are the Oscars streaming? Because I don't have
No.
television.
Perp's doing a watch party tomorrow.
Oh, maybe
I'll send
if
out
you're
links.
streaming
We
it.
can set it in StreamYard, right?
I gotta
So you
figure
could
out
go with
where
that,
how
Joe.
to
You
do
could
that.
go with the Oscar weekend, or you could go with Superman Fortress of Solitude shooting this week.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
They shot in the Crystal Cave. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, in Norway, right?
A cold ass place you don't want to be at.
Okay. Well, Anthony, do you want to go next? What's your number one?
I'll say the second one, right?
Which one was
The
that?
second one's his number one.
What's the second? Second what?
Whatever you
I
said
thought,
second.
I thought we did the first one already.
No, we're still on the first one.
Oh, I said the Halloween thing.
The Halloween thing. Okay. Blue Jay. Akira Toriyama. We got Kung Fu Panda 4. We got the Oscar weekend. We got.
I
the
am
Fortress of
seeing
Solitude.
Kung Fu Panda tomorrow, but I will. You know what? I will go with Akira. Yeah, I will go with that because that means a lot of the people. I'm gonna go
Akira
with that.
Toriyama. The life and works of Akira Toriyama. Cool. Well, Tara, what do you think?
I'm going to go with lonely guys over 50 getting to have Marilyn Monroe as an AI girlfriend.
That's why I brought it up. I was
Oh
just
my
thinking.
God.
Fair enough.
There you
fair
go,
enough.
boomers.
Yeah.
Your dreams have come true.
You lived long. Right. Some people live long enough. Maybe we'll get there someday. You're there, buddies. Grab a beer. Talk to Marilyn. TW. I don't know if the.
He's in the private. He said something in the private chat. I don't know if that counts.
Okay. Let me see.
Celebrating the life of Toriyama.
Oh, celebrating life, Toriyama. Okay. All right. Joe, did you decide yet?
Yeah, for me, the best news of the week was the leaked information that came out this week about the Chilean beer commercial that was inserted into Star Wars.
What?
Have you guys not heard this story? It's amazing.
No.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, those you talking about those leaks back when they were doing reruns of the original Star Wars in the early 2000s. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, in Chile, they stuck a commercial for beer in Star Wars.
And they put it in the middle of the
That's
scenes,
why that
yeah.
was meme was popping. I have no idea.
Yes.
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's a real
Obi-Wan
thing.
opens up when he goes to get the lightsaber. Instead, he opens up a cooler and pulls out a beer. It's amazing. So that's the greatest thing that happened all week.
All right, cool. Oh, Belle Reeve is back. Hey, Belle.
Hey, Belle, what's up?
We'll have to have you on sometime soon.
That's not the old Belle Reeve. That's a new Belle Reeve.
That's the new
Oh,
Belle.
that's bro. What's
It
up,
says it
bro?
right in the name.
We miss you. Maybe she'll be coming back to content. We'll see. If you want to pop on anytime, let us know. Anthony Cheeseman says Oscars, baby. Brian, what are you going with number one?
I'm gonna go with it's always sad when someone passes, even if I don't care for Dragon Ball Z. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good solid number one. Celebrating the life and works of Akira Toriyama. We don't know these people personally. It's still sad. Our hearts go out to the family, but appreciate something that they've made and left on this planet in history, in entertainment history.
It made a huge impact on society.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about that purpose being a creative? That's what I like to do is when someone goes, go back, look what they've done. Their IMDb, look at all their work. That's what I do with Ray Stevenson.
Sure.
All right, so that's number one, Akira Toriyama. And I really like his character designs in some of those games as well, besides Dragon Ball. So Perp, you gonna stick with the Oscar weekend, Oscar hype?
It's Christmas for Tinseltown. Let's go.
I'm actually gonna go next, and I am seconding the Oscars because I used to watch the Oscars all the time. I do think they need to connect more to the general audiences, but I still like, and I love Brian. I'm not being negative towards his comment, but I do like rewarding excellence. Now, does that always happen? No, because life's not fair.
I don't know. I do.
No, but in all like video, I'm glad there's a video game awards show. I love all that stuff. Now, I think all the award shows can be better. and I think they could all connect to the audiences better. I think there's criticism there, but I've got Oscar hype again, Perp. I'm excited to see, especially since it was a good year for movies after the
He's got Oscar Wood.
He's got Oscar fever, baby. It's spreading.
Well, The Rock is not the.
Oh, it's so
He's
funny you
there.
should mention Oscar Wood because I got my next one.
Yeah, well, The Rock is doing.
And
the
Wood
Oscars.
is the key word.
That's fine. I'm not telling you to
Oscar's
like it.
crap, Max. Keep reaching.
And like that,
He's not reaching.
don't mock the viewers though, Perp.
No, watch me.
Listen, people are allowed to not like them. I appreciate
They're
it.
crap.
Maybe Perp will get an Oscar with that performance he's doing right now.
Yeah,
Get
I'm Mwamba.
WWE and the
Perp's
Oscars.
I'd
introducing
like
a
to
new
thank the
character.
Academy and God for giving me the opportunity to play Mwamba.
You know, I think it's
Perp's
great.
harder than Mandy Patinkin.
Although something
gotta
that would
be.
really get me
I
hyped
don't
for
think
the
you know what
Oscars
that means.
is if they did a best stunt category at the Oscars. That really needs to happen.
Hopefully they do. They need to do that.
Because some of the best movies to me have had great stunt work, and those people risk their lives for our entertainment. You know,
They do. Yes, they do.
Do
Anthony,
it for
what's your
Colt
number?
Seavers.
Jimmy Felton could be good.
And they're getting canceled
It's
out by
Kimmel.
Pixels.
Oh, it's Kimmel,
We have a
yeah,
meme over
yeah,
my
yeah.
channel. We call it Jimmy Fallon. It's Kimmel.
Yeah, because they look. Yeah, they,
We say
people
it's
think they're
Jimmy Fallon.
related. Yeah, I mean Kimmel's a funny guy. If you give him something good to do, so yeah.
RJ's here.
So,
Oh man, I'm out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Got him.
Okay, Blue Jay, did you want to go? Number 2.
Let's see.
Oh my! Did you just ask Blue Jay if he's going to go number 2?
No.
I mean, he kind of did. Yeah.
Are you going to go number 2? Go with your number 2?
Number 2, go.
With your second,
I will. I will
Yeah.
go. Let's see. I mean, I will go with. You know what? The second trailer for Inside Out 2. That movie looks really good.
Oh, actually, yeah. I
Yeah.
was not thinking that it needed to be like. I'm not going to be one like it doesn't need to happen. But after I saw some character designs of like embarrassment and stuff, I'm like, okay, this looks cool. So that's cool. Voltaire, what do you think?
Oh, the Spider-Man 4 thing that just came out recently again. Oh my god.
Boomers getting of AI Marilyn Monroe still?
Yeah, I mean, nothing else impresses me so far. So I'm gonna, those lonely boomers.
TW, I don't know if you're back yet. If you want to go with your number 2, or we'll skip to Joe.
All right. My number 2 is going to also answer a question Perp asked me earlier on his stream. Earlier on his stream, I saw the movie Past Lives this weekend, and Perp told me to say something good about it. And I didn't think of this quickly enough, but the thing good I have to say about Past Lives is my
Is
number
that the
2.
one with Emma Stone?
No, Greta Lee. But the main character, Nora's husband, is a writer, and he wrote a book called Boner. So Boner is my number 2 thing of the of the week. And that purpose, my answer. What's the best thing about
And Max
Past
says
Lives?
the Academy doesn't reach out to the general audiences.
That
That's
boner was harder than Mandy Patinkin.
Oh my god! I think this might be one of those chaos streams.
Brian, you go with your number 2? This Kung Fu Panda 4, Oscar weekend, whatever the hell Joe just said.
Boner.
I believe he said boner, Max. He said boner.
Harder than Mandy Patinkin.
Voltaire's happy that lonely boomers could talk to Marilyn Monroe with their beer.
Sure, Marilyn Monroe.
I'm back.
There you go, Brian.
TW, do you want to go with your number 2? You hype for Oscar weekend?
Not as much as I normally am. I don't think it has anything to do with what's out this year. I just haven't watched as much normally do.
Okay. We also have the Roadhouse reception, Halloween TV series.
What was number 1?
Number 1 was celebrating the life and works of Akira Toriyama. That's what we do. We do positive. When someone in the industry passes. I went back and I looked. He's besides.
So it's an automatic number 1. Yeah, I get you.
Well, yeah, there was some competition. So he's also was a great character designer too. If you don't even like Dragon Ball, if you like video games like Dragon Warrior and some of
Chrono
the other
Trigger.
video games he's
I love how
worked
you called it the American name of the series. That was very boomery. I appreciate that. That made me smile.
on. What, Dragon Ball?
No, you called Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior. You
Oh,
called
did
it
I
the-
do
You
that?
called it the NES Americanized version from the 80s. That was funny.
Oh yeah.
Bastard.
Well, it's probably what he's used
No,
to.
no, no.
You
I'm not complaining.
fucker.
I think that's funny because like most people don't know it's called Dragon Warrior first.
I actually have, funny enough, when they re-released the first 2 Dragon Quest games on Game Boy Color, I actually have the card. It's Dragon Warrior 1 and 2.
Yeah, they didn't call it Dragon Quest until I think like
Dragon Quest 8 was the first
Dragon
one.
Quest 8 back in like PS2 era. Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing? Who's doing that? Joe, what is this?
That's a screenshot from the movie.
That's Past Lives. That movie's a masterpiece. I'm rooting for this
You
one
want a
tomorrow.
book called Boner?
Not
Who
really.
doesn't? I'm gonna get that book on eBay.
It's
I totally have it on
I would
Netflix.
assume
Yeah.
WandaVision fans probably wouldn't.
Thank you for sharing, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Kind of
But I think if
appreciate
I'm going to cast my
Find a
number
good
2
fight.
vote,
Spread the
I think
gospel
my
of
number
Past
2
Lives,
vote
please.
would probably be, honestly though, would probably be the filming in Norway.
Oh, Anthony Cheeseman's making a nomination. The Rock getting slapped is my number 1. I didn't know he got slapped.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he kind of
do you wanna-
deserve a diss smack, Cody though.
Well, don't spoil it too much. I want to watch the clips. Are you changing yours, Anthony? Are you going with that? The
Oh, no,
Rock.
I don't. I mean, the Rock
spoilers for
the Rock
Pro
could get smacked. The Rock could fail at the box office any day.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what is it? I'll go with Inside Out, like Blue Witcher.
Inside Out. Okay.
No way.
Who didn't vote for number 2 yet? I lost.
I
track.
haven't.
Oh, go ahead, RJ.
My number 2 would probably be the Inside Out 2 trailer. I actually
Okay.
think like the first teaser was okay, but the second trailer I think makes it like, to me at least, that second trailer elevates this to being like one of the most exciting movies of the year. Like I actually think I'm actually very intrigued by this movie now, and I actually want to go see it more so than before.
All right, who voted for Oscars? Who voted for
I think Perp did.
Inside Out?
I've got the
I think
Oscar
it's tied.
fever.
I vote for Oscars too, and I think Blue Jay and RJ voted for Inside Out. Did anyone else go for Inside Out?
Anthony voted for Inside Out as well.
Oh, okay.
Inside Out
TW,
wins.
what did you say?
Are we having a select between those 2 or like independent
No,
votes
no,
are
you
good?
can do anything. You could do
Yeah,
anything.
I think mine would probably just be, because I'm just hyped for the movie, the Superman filming wrapping up in Norway.
Okay. So I think number 2 actually goes to Inside Out 2.
Yeah, take that, Academy.
And number 3, I'm sticking with Oscars. Perp, you're sticking with Oscars?
I've got the Oscar fever.
Oh my God.
Hope you got it too.
I'm gonna just give you the
I have a
Oscar just
legitimate
for it.
question though. Legitimate question. Can the Oscars be exciting this year when you know that one movie's going to sweep the awards?
Yeah,
Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. Yeah.
I hope I'm really rooting for Barbie
Because like
over Oppenheimer.
pretty much the entire industry is expecting Oppenheimer to win.
Yeah,
like
sweeping the
90% of
shit out of it.
Let's get some upsets. Are you down to put money on it?
No, it's not gonna
No?
be. It's not
No
gonna-
one?
Are you going to do an Oscar bet stream?
What is
yeah.
I mean, what is Barbie gonna be like? Win?
Ooh.
Like,
Barbie's
it's
not going to win anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna win
Blue-
anything. Like,
Blue Jay
It's
has something
between,
special to
Portsmouth-
say for
Portsmouth
I
that.
didn't
has
mean to
some
show that. My
chances.
bad.
And
and then Hoover. What is the Hoover Hangover?
The Hangover has no
What?
chance because it's not.
Yeah, that has
nominated
no
'cause it came out in
chance, yeah.
2009.
Oh, the holdovers is what he's
Yeah, the
talking about.
holdovers.
And also
Yeah,
the guy who did that.
That could upset Robert Downey actually. Wait, no,
No,
Robert
no,
Downey's
no. Robert
supporting.
Downey Jr. is winning Best Supporting Actor.
No, supporting.
Hayden.
Eh,
Yeah, he's gonna win.
no,
Yeah,
I
he's
could do an
sweeping.
upset.
It's not gonna be an upset on that one.
The
There's
American
no way.
Fiction brother, the brother in American Fiction.
No, hell no,
we'll
That
no.
would be
We'll
Sterling
see.
K. Brown for supporting.
Anyone want to
right?
bet on it?
I love Stanley Clement. He's
Anyone.
amazing actor.
Can I say
No.
my number 3? Because I guarantee you nobody will say this the rest of the night.
Go
So
ahead.
just
Sure,
stop
sure,
with
sure,
this.
sure.
Shoot.
No, my number 3 is Lego and Nintendo announcing that they are going to be making Lego Mario Kart.
Oh,
No, that's I did
Oh,
that.
I
I
didn't
did
know
hear that. Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
I didn't hear that. That's
Yeah, they
cool.
announced it today. They're going to be releasing Lego Mario Kart sets next
how
year.
much is that? $300?
Oh, that's neat.
No, I have no clue how much it's going to cost, but I imagine that.
If it's to the
Yeah,
public,
your favorite
300.
person, Rational Skeptic, got you a gift of membership, Bruce. Okay. Anyone else want to go for number 3? I'm sticking with Oscars.
I want
Perp,
to ask: is Emma Stone nominated for Best Actress? Perp?
Correct.
Okay, well, she appeared full frontal nudity, so she deserves that. So I will go Oscars.
She did what now?
Oh my god.
Good job.
We all like movies for whatever reason we like them.
I think
Wow.
TW, what do you want to go with number?
I think I'll go.
That is
Oh
art,
my
bro.
goodness.
That is art.
Oh, that is fantastic. I think to do something different from the Superman thing, I think I'm probably going to go with Oscar Weekend as a number 3.
Oscar fever spreading, y'all. It's contagious.
Yeah, when Robert Downey Jr. wins,
Ain't no one
man,
watching.
that speech is gonna be great. He deserves it though.
I think the Oscars viewership's going to be very
The
low.
best
like an
one was
Avenue
the one I
Q bit.
the one I
although
tweeted
it-
at you last night, Joe.
Although if somebody gets smacked, maybe one play, it's not gonna happen again. It's gonna be like
You
10,000.
guys don't
Oh,
think
wow.
people want to see Robert Downey Jr.'s acceptance speech?
Yeah.
Well,
bro,
no. Here's the problem, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because
they're going to watch it. They're just going to watch the Twitter
On
clip.
Twitter.
They're not
Yeah,
gonna,
on
they're,
Twitter,
no one's going
yeah.
to watch the broadcast. It's
They're not gonna watch it.
Wow.
I think that counts. Though. Like
Rationals-
that does mean that the Oscars are somewhat relevant because everyone
Rational
uses the ratings, but it's
skeptic-
like you're not getting the news through the ratings, and people care about the news.
Rational
Yeah.
Skeptic gifted another membership. He's making it rain tonight.
Chris is a
And
member.
Chris, the Gen X
Do
Jedi.
do you notice
Congrats.
it's always like
Congrats, Chris.
when you give out membership, it's only people that is watching and not like other people that is.
Why do I
So
never
it's,
get
it's a weird thing.
That's
that
not
you should
true,
do.
dude. I've gotten a bunch of memberships just sitting at home.
Oh,
bro.
it's not true, but I just
Can
noticed
you like?
sometimes that.
Can you gift them, Brian? Can you gift them to people who aren't in chat? Like, I don't know how the whole gifting.
They just
I think
random
there
It's-
I
it's-
think
it's
on
randomly
desktop
picked.
there might be a way to
Oh, it's random?
directly
Okay.
gift a membership, but I'm not for sure.
I mean,
okay.
I
if-
think it might be a desktop only feature.
no, it's on. I think it's
Aw,
on iOS, but
Bruce,
probably because
Can I return it because it's from Rational?
What a troll.
That's messed up.
Wow.
I mean, you gotta pay him. You gotta pay him like $5 for it.
All right. So who's left for number 3?
I didn't give my number 3 yet.
Go ahead.
I'm sticking with
They stick with his
Boner.
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 Oh,
Number 3.
All right. Thank you for that.
Oh,
I
so she's
appreciate
gonna
that.
be in Beef season 2. Forgetting that.
Anthony Blue Jay, what do you Voltaire? What are you going with number 3?
I will
already
say
went.
Peacemakers. He's season 2 and will be filming this summer, so I guess that's good news.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that as well. After that, we'll start filming. James Gunn say that will start filming after he finishes with Superman Legacy, which will be in July. So yeah.
Might be. Well, we'll see. Because I've been here. The rumor right now is they're gonna start
shit,
filming
he just
it in
one-upped you.
June. So
On June? Oh, June. Well, actually,
yeah. So
Wow!
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, it does give him time
Bruce,
actually.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate it.
Show off.
Show off more. Anyone else want to show
Well,
off?
well,
Go
Bruce.
right ahead.
Well, Bruce is a
Hey,
billionaire.
RJ got one of the
Freeloader.
things.
Bruce gifted 10 memberships. Xeno 3X.
Aw,
This is a
come
very
on.
interesting. This is a very interesting 10. I'm not
Right,
saying
right.
anything more than that. Xeno XL Resident Justice. This
Sugar
is
Daddy?
hilarious.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Yeah, Phil Chiamanti, Clypus is my cousin, Treybone 408, Christopher Walken,
Christopher Walken?
Beardo
Now
Secret.
I'm back.
What? I don't know if I want.
I love being a freeloader.
What is that? I've never seen that channel.
Beardo's secret illiterate
Don't
racism.
read. Where is that coming from?
What is
Oh,
that
Jesus.
channel name? That is
Ashley
Weirdos?
Jackson.
See,
And
Brian
he's
H.
gifted
Beardo.
another
Literally-
10.
I'm about to look up. I'm about
That's
to look
gonna
up
say there's a lot
Beardo's
of
these
secret
people that
race.
aren't
I'm
here.
gonna look
That's
up
a
the Beardo
fucking-
guy.
oh,
And here-
outside
here's-
of
here's-
outside
That'd be
of-
hilarious.
somebody-
You never
somebody-
see 20 of them, and
somebody look-
20 of them, and then Senior Nerd still doesn't get a membership.
I know
Yeah,
Senior Nerd's like,
Senior
yo.
Nerd's never good enough,
This is,
bro.
I know this
That's
is
tough.
like, yo, like his gifted membership.
Hang on.
Oh, Austin was
Justin
good.
Proper got one.
That's
I think
tough.
that was.
Senior Nerd's awesome.
Scroll up a second.
Yeah,
I think I'll
Bruce,
give you the other
dude,
9 and
Bruce
10.
is gonna do another one, and Senior Nerd is not gonna get nothing. Watch.
Senior Nerd. You're all weird.
Bro, it's
You know
Senior
what?
I'm
Nerd.
gonna say how many
Senior
people,
Nerd
like-
that is the one friend that is lonely in the corner, never get nothing.
Let's not.
What did you say,
No,
Brian? I didn't hear you.
no free subscribers for you, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah,
bud.
no free subscribers for you. I feel bad for seeing your
Oh
name,
man, that sucks.
He's a hit
You
over
gotta
in
sucks,
money.
bro.
change your
That
settings,
sucks.
dude.
All right, and we got more here. Let me bring them up. This is wild.
No way, he still got nothing? Oh, I'm about to say.
Nah.
Okay, so
Damn, bro.
Bruce
I've been
also
thinking about
got
it.
Absolute Geek
Justin
Podcast.
Proper got something.
Sam.
Yeah, he was one of the 10.
months.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's not watching. Okay, you don't have to be in the chat to win a membership.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin
Tweet,
Proper's
or
on.
to
Tweet
win-
and Tender
okay.
Hooligan, the guy that keeps trying to get me to talk about the Miko.
Unless Justin Proper is watching.
Stephen
the comment.
Lucky, Raven Cake, Sloth Cat Cartoons.
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 They're cartoons,
Justin
baby.
Wow.
Proper. And then Joe says we're all weirdos.
Wow, Joe. That's
Water
crazy.
wet.
As he shows you pictures of a book titled Boner.
And
And there it is.
There it is.
Joe,
We're
can
the
we
weirdos.
stop
is a
showing the
very,
boner, Joe?
Hey, he's promoting past lives. I'm
Stop
down for
showing
it.
the boner.
That's the
stop
best
showing
marketing
the
past
boner.
lives had all
Never.
season.
Never.
Don't show a
Man,
boner on stream
I am
again,
such
please.
a child. I apologize to everyone who's here.
And then Tony Movie Chappie, District 9, Neil Blomkamp fan, $1.99. Joe, please explain what wrong with the
Let's not
Why
do
did you
this.
do this?
Oh my
Why?
god, let's not do
Tony
this, bro.
Movie Chappie, District 9, Neil Blomkamp fan, $1. You cannot cheap out for $1.99.
That is
and
not
have
a
Joe
cheap
Yeah,
out.
we're
explain
not
what
doing
the
that.
proper
We're
right
That's
to
not
do
good
is.
enough to
That's a paying
derail the
customer.
top 5.
That's a whole
Ah,
stream.
come on.
That's a paying customer, Max.
What went
You
wrong
said,
with DCU,
All
Joe?
right.
Max,
well,
that's a
wake
paying
me up.
customer. Go off.
Wake me
King.
up.
There's a
I'm
lot
gonna
that went
leave for
wrong
an
with the
hour.
DCU. What do you want to start with?
Joe, just one sentence. In one sentence, that's it, please. I don't
How
want
about
to.
you
One
say one
sentence?
word?
Okay,
Go off,
Snyder cut.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Lord,
Well, I said
God.
that's 2 words, but okay.
I'll type my responses in the
I was
chat.
planning on going on William Stream after that. I can't. I can't be
Anyways,
associated with this guy.
anyway. Next.
Just Brian typing help.
Thank you, Tony
Please,
Movie
please,
Chappie. Why do you do
please.
this to us? For $1.99, you get Joe started. Oh God.
Dude, that's
All
the meme right
All
there.
right, all
Tony.
But I
figured
got
it out.
a different picture of a.
I don't
different
want to
boner.
see a different side of a boner.
There's a different
No.
boner for you.
SOS. Okay. Let the chaos
on the
begin.
TV
If you're all here, and
Dude, it
you know,
started like 10 minutes ago.
okay,
fuck?
get this off of here. It's not even a good picture.
Yeah, put the other boner. At least you're promoting a best picture.
We're trying to vote on
number.
number 3.
Yeah, but
Blue
this
Jay,
is
you made a
Richard
great
Milhouse.
game.
Okay,
This is
Stop
Richard- I
showing the
think-
boner,
chaos
Joe.
is a bad word. Okay, can
But
we
it's
just get to
Richard
like
Milhouse to bone. That's Richard
Miss
Milhouse.
No,
Hey,
put
people-
past lives.
we got
People-
straight
that
up
joke was
adults on
funnier.
this fucking channel, dude.
People, people put some good,
God
or
damn.
supporting the show, Joe. Blue Jay made the budget game. We want to play
Yeah.
flick chart, and then you're showing a boner joke.
Well, those guys want to see boners.
No, I do not.
That's
No,
how
I
everyone-
don't
Especially
want
when
to
it's
see
not all
that,
dudes
bro.
I've seen enough for my
I
lifetime.
have
Thank
I'm not.
To be
never mind.
fair, I kind of do.
No, you
I
don't.
haven't seen mine in
Let's-
years, and that's
let's
a good
vote
thing.
number-
They wanna see
Whoa.
boner.
Whoa, wow.
Past lives.
Number
My
3.
favorite movie of 2023.
Who didn't vote for number 3?
Joe hated it.
Oscars won.
I didn't
right?
vote for number 3. We got derailed so bad. I forgot.
Yeah, we
what I
got
was
derailed,
doing.
yeah.
Right.
Derailed's a really
I
good
won't-
Van Damme
I've been
movie.
playing Madden 24 because it's available on Game Pass.
Awesome.
You scored
care.
touchdown with your team
I'm gonna. No, I'm playing with the goddamn
online.
Dolphins.
Oh,
No,
Dolphins
but-
are cash. Lord God,
Oh, I
man.
just
Hey, man,
realized.
you got two as your team. My God,
Are you playing as Dan Marino?
No, dude.
No.
I'm playing.
Oh my
career
God!
mode
I
as a
forgot
running
this
back.
was
He's
an
playing career
alcoholic
mode.
drink. I'm
Yeah.
drinking.
Dan
got
Marino was in
drafted.
Bad Boys too.
I'm
Okay.
drinking.
He
my
was
guy
in Bad
made
Boys 3.
me and a beer at the same time. I didn't realize I was
hate the
doing.
Dolphins.
Where?
But anyways, Marilyn Monroe, just stick me with that until it wins, and if it doesn't win, then that's my
You would
pick.
love to be stuck
Okay.
with Marilyn
Merry
Monroe and
Christmas.
AI. You filthy.
No,
animal.
not really, dude.
I'm with
I-
the Chiefs,
She's
and
just
I
a
already got like 10 rings with them.
She could just say, "Hey, Mr.
She's a chatbot.
I mean,
Just a chatbot
Brian.
for now.
You know,
What?
Someone's gonna Frankenstein that.
Rational.
Thank
Thank you
they're
for
gonna
the
put it
I'll
on
never
Miranda.
get
I will
Oscar
not-
fever because I don't
I
care.
will know. I
Um,
will not show the Planet of the Apes leak because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, even though it's probably fake.
If you give Max $20, he will show it.
Yeah, it's a fake thing anyway. No one believes anything.
I like how
Rational
Max
sends
and
you.
you
Her
say
candle burned out long.
Everybody's
before
got a
chat
price.
ever got
Max
uploaded.
is all about the money.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Hey, I got bills to pay, but I'm not all
No,
about
I
the
never-
money. No.
No,
Did number
you
3 win
are-
Oscars? Won number 3. Number 4, I'm going.
All right, good. Now I could Support Joe.
Number 4, I'm going with
Support Joe's number 4.
Roadhouse Perception. It looks like
Roadhouse
a great
is good
movie.
too,
I don't care what Joe says. I'm enjoying it on Amazon. Day one.
I can't believe Crazy Joe is boycotting a movie. How dare he?
Okay, Perp. Now that Oscar's won number 3, what are you doing for number 4?
I'm doing Boner. Thank you, Joe.
I need to take the controls away from Joe.
That's my favorite movie of 2023. I got to do it. Boner.
Ryan, what are you going with? Number 4.
Never knowing who to claim.
Roadhouse.
When the
I just
rain
like to say, Crazy Joe is now embracing meme culture. Looks like. With his
Yeah,
movies.
sure. What the fuck, Roadhouse? Go for it.
Roadhouse.
Joe, are you sticking with your boner?
I mean, it's not the Swayze
Hell
one
yeah.
with the.
You better not
I
do
think
it.
I'm gonna change it to
Oh,
this
F off.
boner.
No.
Boners to bone.
Yeah.
Really? See, Roadhouse has CGI
Richard,
fight.
Richard Millhouse. to bone.
he's so lying. CGI fight scenes.
No,
Like
I mean
Blade
they
2
might have
when
used
they're
CGI enhancement on some of the scenes. I don't know.
Yeah,
But Gyllenhaal is used to doing this.
That'd be
Was he in
hilarious.
another movie where he got ripped?
it's
We
like
get
the Blade
MMA
2 when it's all CGI. Wesley Snipes jumping
T.W.
around.
McKay, I'm
Just looks
sorry
like
it's so
that
chaotic
with
for your
Roadhouse.
you coming back.
I can't lie. I've missed this. Part of me has missed even the this.
Well,
But
what's your number
honestly,
4?
it's good. It's good to see. It is honestly just good to be here with some great people.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
But if I were,
I don't
if
know
I-
you, but thank you.
You are very passionate about the Superman legacy and the scenes for in Norway, right?
Cool.
I think it's just the fact that like one thing Joe had tweeted out that tweet of like it's moved from being an idea to actually being real is why I'm very excited about it. But as far as if I were to pass on number 4, I'm going to say Roadhouse.
Okay.
Because I do want to see that film. It just means I gotta get my Prime subscription back, and I kind of don't want to do that.
I could do a watch party.
The shipping is worth it.
The shipping is worth it, but the thing is, I just haven't purchased so much on Amazon that I haven't needed it. You know.
Oh, the TV is worth it, dude. Alone, like,
Free shipping.
Oh, man.
You know what sucked is
And
they
not only that, but,
took
like-
up here they took Galactica off because up here a couple of years ago, just before the pandemic, actually, I was watching my way through the 04 Battlestar Galactica series. I get like 3/4 of the way through season 2, and they took it off.
Did you get to the Jimi Hendrix part? No, you didn't get to the Jimi Hendrix part. yet.
We'll let RJ go next because he'll probably have his readies. RJ, go ahead.
What are we doing again?
Boner.
You're sticking with the Lego
Roadhouse at South by Southwest is getting rave reviews. Please don't vote for Boner. I don't want to put that on the list.
Don't suppress the.
Well, if you tell
the
me
vote,
not to
man.
do something, I'm gonna.
Why are you
wanna
so
do it.
anti-man now, Max?
It's not even like new. You
It's a new movie.
I,
the vote.
I don't know. I'll go with the Lego Mario Kart thing still, I guess.
Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
know.
Yeah. Well, there's also Superman Legacy filming
We're wearing
in
him down,
Norway
Joe,
with
don't
the Fortress of Solitude's confirmed now. They're doing that scene.
Yeah.
Blue,
I can't believe Max is endorsing censorship. Don't vote for Boner.
Or
Yeah.
Epic and Fortnite or something.
Anthony, what are you going with?
The Watchdog movie.
The Watch
He's
Dogs
a
movie?
threat
Cool.
to the
Oh,
democracy.
You know what we need? We need that.
announce that today.
We need
That
that
is a cool
Sleeping
premise.
Dogs movie. Where's Donnie
Yeah.
Yen in that Sleeping Dogs movie? Come on.
Well,
I'd be down
Sleeping
for
Dogs.
that.
Well, you gotta get that
I think these
eventually.
panels are a perfect
Well,
example.
yeah,
of why
Watchdog
democracy
movies.
doesn't work.
Hopefully they do it like
Brian's a
Fallout
socialist.
is doing with the TV show and set in the same set in universe. And so yeah, hopefully they do
Hey,
that.
Brian, why not for old time's sakes you do 20 questions later too?
Oh,
I don't think
Jesus. Put me
that's
on
too
the
much
spot
for
like
Brian.
that.
That's
I'll
too
let
much.
you know ahead of
Fine.
time.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right. Blue Jay, what are you going with?
Fuck. All right.
Boner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got him. Get it in there.
Get that Boner in.
I really appreciate how you all mock my show.
What are you talking about? That's a Best Picture nominee.
Okay.
This is a nominee for Best Picture, man.
All right, Voltaire,
Come on, the
go ahead.
Oscars are tomorrow.
Get out of here.
I will go with the vote for the death of the theatrical release and go with Roadhouse.
Okay, so did Roadhouse
What a
and
boner.
Boner tie?
Yes,
Do your thing,
All right.
chat. Do your thing,
Roadhouse
chat.
v. Boner.
Chat,
In the
do your
chat.
thing.
Chat,
Chat, you know what
do
to
not
do.
steer this
You know
wrong.
what to do, chat.
Vote for Roadhouse, please.
I mean, I could
Chat
take my
knows what to do.
vote and break.
Thank
the
you.
tie.
Oh,
Boner,
no, no, no,
thank
no, no,
you.
no, no, no. That's
Thank you.
cheating. Whoever did that's cheating.
They're just starting the roll. They're just building momentum. That's all. Just building momentum. We don't have to count it.
God.
Oh, God damn it.
YouTube's gonna ban me. Why is weird?
Anthony Cheeseman.
Anthony just put a bone.
That's a boner.
I really appreciate all the support to the max. Mocking the show with a
Hell
boner.
All
Okay.
these dudes love boners.
Well, no, you could twist this to where it's like
Apparently,
celebrating
dude.
past
Twist
lives.
boner.
Make him an
That
Yeah,
might
we're
hurt.
celebrating past lives. That's
Do
how I'm
not
seeing
twist
it.
the boner.
Yeah, Cheeseman.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop the Cheeseman.
All right, stop showing it. It won. It won. You don't have to show it.
Show one in front of a goat, Cheeseman.
Eggplant.
This is the best stream we've done in a long time.
I'm glad you think so.
Ah, wow.
You're so happy. I think you have one.
That's what I was gonna say, man.
I
Say, well,
might-
considering the groan he made, I'm not sure if he has one anymore.
This man has a boner.
Not anymore. It's true. He finished.
Okay. All right. We're
You're
getting
supposed
more
to seek
viewers.
medical
Okay, we
attention,
get it,
Joe,
we
if it
get
lasts
it.
for
All right,
more than
boner
4
wins,
hours.
right?
That one. One number 4. All right.
Boner.
Number 5.
All
I
right.
can't even think. What did I even
you
vote
serious?
for? Roadhouse.
Yo, there's
Roadhouse.
some
Write
there's
it down,
some
Brian.
there's
It's
some
serious.
stuff for Tron 3 out right now on Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope it's that.
I'm-
Easily.
I'm going Roadhouse. RJ, what are you going with?
Wait. What
Mario
number on
Kart
it?
Legos. What do you want to go with?
Let's go for a boner.
No, that
No,
already
you won
won.
already. You can't get a double boner.
Yeah, no double boners here.
You
Let's
already
not
had
be
a
lewd.
boner, okay?
Let's not be lewd.
Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Has the Oscars won yet? That one win?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Dakota Johnson speaking out against Sony and being based. How about that?
I love it. I love her for that. Fuck Sony, the bum ass company.
Oh my goodness.
Love
Yo,
it.
this stream is unhinged.
I
hope-
say she's unprofessional for that.
No, she's not. Oh my
A little
God.
bit,
Yeah.
a little bit. It's in her
I actually
contract.
agree with
It might be in her
Joe.
contract. It's probably in her contract. She has
Joe,
to
I
promote
agree
this
with
movie
you.
to the
No,
best
it's
of her
not,
ability.
bro.
Once. Yeah.
She's not,
Dude,
bro.
the
Stop
only
with this
reason you want to
bullshit.
play
Got
20
paid.
questions, dude, is because freaking TW's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you
And
suck,
trying to get
dude.
away
Kiss
from
my
boner.
ass.
Yeah.
Kiss my
Anyways,
ass.
I hope Craven flop next. Thank you.
All right, Blue Jay.
You're welcome.
People really not
But I
going to
do
give me my
have one.
Roadhouse because they want to go against
And it's
Sony.
and it's
Go ahead,
gonna be a
Blue Jay.
music one, so it's gonna piss you
It's
guys
good
off.
because they're the most.
Man, what if
embarrassed
Roadhouse
company.
ends up being a musical? I'd love that.
Blue Jay,
Roadhouse
go
the
for
musical,
Roadhouse.
that's even
The
pretty
Ro-
cool.
the-
Roadhouse.
That might be
if
the
it turns
sequel.
out to be a musical, I'd
Voltaire,
best
what do you
picture.
think? Roadhouse? Or
Yeah, I'll stick with the death of the theatrical release of Roadhouse.
Voltaire, what's his options? Okay, TWK. We got Roadhouse. We got.
I didn't see a road
Adam
or a
Webb being
house.
based against Sony. Legos, Mario Kart, or Superman. We still have Superman.
Yeah, what the heck? Let's throw that one there, sure. Just to say I had a vote.
Superman Legacy.
You gotta vote for something, right?
Exciting week. We're not going to see the fruits of this, but for a while. But they're doing some great stuff in Norway this week. You know, Joe, what are you going with?
I'm going with Superman.
Superman. Brian.
Superman show.
All right, Perp.
I'm actually really excited for this Roadhouse movie. Hopefully, they got boners.
Yeah, when they're fighting too, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, so I think,
Commentary.
I can have a sword fight.
I think
It'd be good commentary on male masculinity and stuff.
I
Oh,
think-
H Sports. What's up, H Sports?
Oh, hey, H Parts, welcome back, bro.
Is that Max Rebo?
Yeah, that's Max Rebo.
Yeah, that's Max Rebo. Became
Oh
a
man,
YouTube member.
hopefully
I
he's
appreciate
alive
it.
somehow.
Yeah, I hope he has a show one
No,
day.
I hope you're doing
Who's
well,
nice.
and I do want to talk to you about. I still want to watch some more old school martial arts. I want to watch some Jackie. I'm gonna
Don't
get
do
some
it,
Jackie
H-Bar.
Chan on
He says
VHS.
that to everyone.
You should get
No, no,
He
I-
doesn't
I-
watch anything that people recommend to him.
No,
No.
I do.
How many
I
Oscars
wanna
movies did you watch for
Evil
tomorrow?
Dead. I have some stuff Joe recommended.
It would be cool. It would be cool.
And
if
I
you
do
did-
want to
you
get
watch
some
tomorrow?
Jackie Chan VHS.
on video. If you
Yeah.
get any Jackie Chan VHS, oh my god, that would be
Dude, I love old Jackie
So
Chan.
did,
movies. Project
Superman-
A, get the hell out
I
of here.
would
Meals
love-
on Meals, get the
hopefully-
hell out of here.
Yeah,
Superman
hopefully-
Legacy and what was the other one that tied? Did it tie? 8 Roadhouse? Did they tie or did one get more?
I think Roadhouse.
Well,
won.
I didn't win. I said Superman Legacy.
Oh, maybe Legacy won actually.
I think it was a tie.
Yeah, maybe it's a tie actually. Don't listen to me actually.
Okay, so chat, you get to decide the final one. Is it, what do you think's the best for the week number 5? Roadhouse, Perception at South by Southwest, or knowing that James Gunn's cooking in Norway with the Fortress of Solitude and Corn Sweat?
With a
No
boner.
boners. No boners.
Just trying. Just you never know.
It won already. Aaron's
I
the
know.
Superman. We'll let
You
we'll
gotta-
wait for one more person.
Gotta admire it.
See if it's
Admire that boner.
Who's saying the list afterwards, Brian?
Roadhouse.
I actually feel
One-
like
Bonehouse.
Okay,
BJ.
Jacob's the tiebreaker. Superman.
Bonehouse.
Superman gets it.
Yeah.
Woo!
I gotta tell you, that boner thing made me laugh so hard. I actually got lightheaded.
Just like
Are you
your
signing
other
off,
action.
or do you want to lay down or something? Or?
I kind of wanted to like, yeah, I don't know. I need to get an inhaler too because this one's empty.
When all the blood rushes to that area, Joe, that can happen.
Max,
Well, Joe-
Matchbox has a question for you.
Call someone.
I like Ong Bak. I appreciate Jackie Chan, but I've never watched a lot of it. I remember
Dude,
watching
I've
Drunken
got you.
Master and Super Cop,
I've got you. Guys.
Operation Condor, but it's been a while. I
Super Cop is
have
like
started to
recent
collect
too.
VHS, so that there's a lot of cool VHS martial arts and Bruce Lee. I'd like to get some Bruce Lee on VHS. So this week's top 5, number 5, Superman Legacy in Norway, Fortress of Solitude.
Get that inhaler ready,
James
Joe.
Gunn with a food truck. Number 4, Boner. No, Boner for number 4.
Past lives.
Oh,
Hell,
man.
past lives. Tomorrow. if you
Number
ask me.
3, Oscar hype this weekend. Let's celebrate excellence,
And
please.
boners.
So hopefully no one gets snubbed. Number 2, Inside Out 2. It's not just a cash grab. It looks great. People are excited for Pixar release, and Joe should be very excited for Inside Out 2 because it's a Pixar movie that's finally going straight to theaters without a day and date on Disney Plus.
Oh, and I've been supporting all the theatrical releases of the Disney movies that did go day and date. I've seen Soul and Turning Red in theater. Saw Turning Red twice, and in 2 weeks, Luca hits theaters, and gonna see it.
And number 1, the life and works of Akira Toriyama. Did some great work with Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot of fans out there. There's a lot of young fans that have got into anime. These also translate to video games. He's really prolific in the video game industry as well with his excellent art design. Go celebrate the life and works of Akira Toriyama and go watch some Dragon Ball or play some video games. So thank you for participating in this week's top 5 to the max.
Boner.
Let Lie is
you're
really
welcome.
good. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. I haven't heard of that one. Let Lie. I'll have to check that out.
Let boners lie.
Brian, do you have the 20 questions ready now, or do you want to do it after?
Yeah, I
the-
got
Let
20 questions,
sleeping
bro.
dogs lie.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go 20 questions, and then we
All
have a
right.
Blue Jay the budget game. Go
Is
ahead.
it a boner?
No.
Can we list the boners?
And that's question number 1.
please?
Just because I'm so
Yeah,
done
I-
with that.
it's-
We got it out of the way.
Max,
We got it out of the way,
Max,
all right? We got it out of the way.
Okay, first off,
Max,
Oh,
it's
Jet
my-
Li.
to yourself.
it's my say
I
Jet
was-
Li, Jet Li.
Yeah, I thought I was wondering if Let Lie is a Jackie Chan movie I have never heard of, and then I was like, is he mean Jet Li? Okay, Jet Li, yes.
Okay,
I have
Jet
to
Li.
watch
Is it any form of genitalia?
Oh my god,
Man.
bro. Okay.
No. So we're 20 questions.
All right, that's 2. All right,
That's
okay,
no.
that's 2.
Yeah.
We got the hard
No,
ones out of the way.
Nothing to do with boners.
We got the hard ones out of the way. Get
At
it?
least I
Got
don't
the hard
think.
ones out of the way. Get
Okay.
it?
Okay,
It,
something
it
hard.
will never have anything to do with Bonaires because
That's French for boner.
I went.
God damn you,
to
Joe! I'm back.
think- I
You're
think-
derailing the whole stream with boners. I'm sick of boners. The jokes too gone
I
on
went to
too
school-
Keep
long.
your
I went to
boners
school-
to yourself. Stop derailing the.
I went to
train.
school with a bunch of dudes. There was dicks everywhere. Okay.
What the? Clip
I
that
have
out.
in my hand here.
That's why people go to the men's room. It's
Clip
where,
that out.
I will.
that's why you go to the men's
They
room. It's where all the
they
dicks
were in the
hang out.
men's room too, drawn on the walls. Like you couldn't get enough penis. You're the school full of
Okay.
dudes.
He was saying that it was a
Now,
non-flashback.
Brian.
But anyways, 20 questions. We're down 2 because of boners.
Question
and,
3: Is it a band?
Other genitalia related questions?
We need to
Come
make
on
sure
now.
we covered all angles.
This is
Good with
entertainment.
RJ.
I mean, don't get me
Equal
wrong. There is
mass
entertainment in
vigilante.
certain parts of. Anyways,
Is it a movie?
yeah, no.
No. Oh.
Too soon to be trolling
You
on
already
that.
said it's a
Masters on-
musical act.
Is it a song?
Oh, so it's a musical act. Okay.
What's a musical act?
Like a
Like a
band.
band?
Oh, okay,
It's a
okay.
fancy
Just
word
say
for
band.
band.
Jesus. It's like, is it the Act One of Oklahoma?
No,
Is it an 80s hair band?
no.
Is it a
That is-
90s band?
That is 5. No, it is not.
Shit.
The 70s band.
Yes, they are.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm out of it. I don't know anything about the 70s.
Are they British?
Okay, let me answer that.
That's a good question.
I have to look it up.
All good.
Sometimes I go into these not knowing everything. Okay.
What if he gets like a weird answer, like, well,
I
half?
thought you were gonna say sometimes they are. I was like, what?
Well, sometimes there are British bands.
Yeah.
I meant this band. This band's sometimes British. Sometimes
no.
Maybe they
they are
have
not a
rotating
British band.
members.
Does the singer play guitar?
What?
Somebody ever
Plays
just had
a gu-
singers.
A guitar, not like a lead guitarist, but So yeah, yes.
Okay.
Let me make this movie related. Is the
Well,
band
I mean,
mentioned?
okay, in the 70s, everybody played guitar. on
Okay,
stage.
is the band mentioned
much.
in Almost Famous?
That's a weird question.
No.
Jesus mess with you.
Damn it. Okay.
Did the band wear?
Do you know how many
make-
bands are mentioned in that movie? We just got a bunch out of the way.
Joe's question is important, and it might be the solve.
Did you hear my
Joe.
question, Brian?
No. What is it?
I said, did the band wear makeup?
No.
Okay, it's not Kiss.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, good.
Why don't you just say that? Ask that. Is it Kiss?
Is why
Has their song been in a movie?
That's a good one.
Yes.
Okay.
has the
yeah.
song been in the
Damn.
Guardians of
Are
the
they
Galaxy?
still touring? Are they still together and still touring?
Well, that is the same question, Max.
Okay, yes, they are still together and they're still touring.
Damn.
Okay, this really narrows it down, guys. And they weren't mentioned. in
I've done
Almost Famous.
Aerosmith
Every
before.
band was mentioned in Almost Famous. Black Sabbath.
Was their
Pink
song in a
Floyd?
Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
I don't think
And
so.
that Jim's gonna like classic music.
No. No, they weren't.
Okay, because that cuts out a lot of artists. So like that's a good question.
Ooh. Bruce from the chat. Is
He
it the
said
Rolling
70s
Stones?
He said 70s.
No,
man.
no, it's not the Rolling Stones, but the Rolling Stones had a run in the 70s that was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not
Interesting.
British. The singer
We're
plays
down
guitar.
to 5 questions. We got 15.
I don't know anything about music.
Oh,
Is it Beastie Boys? I don't know.
No, it is a 70s band that is not from the UK whose
I
singer
got
plays
one.
guitar. Their music is not in Almost Famous. The band did not wear makeup, and they are still touring.
I got one. Is
Shoot.
it Casey and the Sunshine Band?
No.
So, what in the what?
That was a
But
good one.
at least that's probably one of the best guesses we've had. so
Really?
far. And it's not disco. Don't go
How
down
do you
that
not know
route.
who Casey and the Sunshine Band is, guys?
I know who Casey and the
Because
Play
whether
that
you're a brother or
funky
whether you're a mother, you're
music,
staying
white
alive.
boy.
Staying alive.
Are we only allowed to ask yes no questions? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That counts as a question. We lost
Okay,
that
I
one.
will-
Damn
I
it,
was
Joe.
How many we
Yes,
got
and no,
left?
that's not the answer.
This is not aimed at Brian. This is aimed at the panel. It would be helpful if we could figure out the genre of music.
It's classic.
I mean, if it's from the 70s,
Okay.
it's rock.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
not
not gonna put polka.
Brian just said it's a
They're
Yeah,
classic
but,
rock.
but Blue Jay, I guess Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's not rock.
What about
That's
like AC/DC or something?
That's true.
Well, I mean, they're kind of it's kind of in that. I don't know. It's cool. I'm just giving the boy a compliment. God
Yeah,
damn.
Rational's giving some
Why is
ideas. What
everybody
about
roasting me?
AC/DC?
All right, 4 more. No, not AC/DC.
It is.
Those are ones I've done before. This is like a band I've not done before.
I don't remember which ones you've done before.
I don't know anything about bands.
Neither do I. So it's like that's why I don't like doing 20 questions anymore because it's so hard for me to remember.
Ooh, Max, why are you
Is it
forcing your
any of
friend to do this?
these?
No, and I'll just count that as one question.
Damn
How many
it.
we got?
Damn
How
it.
many we got left, Brian?
Not even Alice.
We
We
have-
have like 3.
I'll let TW.
We're at 18. So you got 2
Okay, I
questions.
got a good question.
No, not RJ. Please, not RJ.
I got a really good question.
No,
Is it
RJ.
Is it
I
RJ?
got a really good question.
Go ahead.
Was this band's music featured in a James Bond movie?
That's a terrible question.
Not
That's
at all.
not-
Classic
That's not a
rock.
bad question.
What, but
I
what
don't know, I just
classic
wanna
rock
yell at
artist
I mean,
do
I
you
could have
know
picked
that-
Paul McCartney and Wings.
We'll give TW the last one, please. It's TW.
Anthony Jesus.
Please save it
Oh
for
no,
TW.
RJ.
TW.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
You got to give us a hint. We're at the final one. You got to give us a hint.
So
and
they're
TW
not
gets the
British,
last
they're
one.
No
70s band. The
hints.
singer does play. He
Do,
said a
does
sort
the
of
band
guitar.
have facial hair?
No, no.
Then or now? Oh,
Whenever.
Are
at
we
one
counting?
Point.
Are we?
what?
Are we? I was asking the panel if we're actually counting that as a question.
No,
No.
please don't.
No.
They'll hate
The only
me
question
forever.
that counts is the one that comes out of you, Mr. TW.
Yeah, TW, you get the last one.
This is the last one.
Yeah, so I can
Can you
just
give him a
be-
hint?
Is
please?
the singer-
No, dude, because if I give you
Is
a
the
hint, dude,
singer?
he would know exactly what I was talking
Is the
about.
singer still the singer?
From the start.
He might be
That's
the
Ask me
drummer.
a question I don't even know.
Is this the same singer
I'm
from
probably
the
gonna
start?
say no because I imagine they went through a bunch of singers.
Okay, that's a good question, TW.
Wow! And now that's question 20. So now we have to guess the artist.
Okay,
Madonna?
so if I'd have told you that they made a joke about the band on Saturday Night Live, I would have
Mm.
totally given it away to
Oh,
people who know about Saturday Night Live.
Joke
How
about-
about-
hang on.
How about? Don't fear the reaper.
Ah!
Blue Oyster Cult.
Or cowbell, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's what
Who?
you were singing
wasn't
earlier.
Madonna,
It wasn't
damn
Jane.
it.
I was asking in the private chat if you were singing Jane. You were
See,
singing "Don't Fear
right?
the Reaper."
20 questions. You have to bring it back every once in a while. Good job.
That's right. That's right.
You disappoint me, TW. No, I'm just kidding. We wasted a lot of questions.
Doesn't hurt when my boss says. Doesn't hurt when you said.
Okay.
It's okay, but like I said, there's certain things that if like I would have given a dead giveaway because
Yeah, there's.
that song's been on there a bunch of times. Godzilla, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, there goes Tokyo. Godzilla. Dude, you gotta
Thank
get yourself a Blue Oyster Cult 8-track, Max.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, I'm done with 8 tracks. I'm done with 8 tracks. That was too much. It's not happening. Even my dad's like, no, we're done with 8 tracks.
did you hear? I just learned this from my friend Cyril at Midnight. Nancy Sinatra is selling brand new 8 tracks.
Yeah,
like
there's-
new ones.
There's some bands that still put, but I'm done with them. No, they're so not reliable at all. We had a sealed one break too. I'm like, no.
They're like
that's
a
double
Nintendo
shocker.
cartridge.
It broke and you said no.
Wait.
That's a double
wait.
shocker for me. Like one, fresh 8 tracks, and 2, I did not know Nancy Sinatra was still alive.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me it wasn't a boner?
It's all over.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nancy Sinatra is so old. Come on, Pound.
How old is she?
She's so old that her latest hit is "This Motor Scooter is Made for Rolling."
Oh.
All right.
No.
So now this is going to be on
It's a budget
Blue
game, not
Jays
budget
channel,
jokes.
So no boner jokes on Blue Jays channel, okay?
I don't
You
care.
only live
Get-
twice.
No.
I don't
All right,
care. Give me all the
Blue
boner
Jay-
jokes, please.
He said,
Clip
"Give me all
that
the
one, too.
boners."
All right, Blue Jay, you're in charge.
All
Don't
right.
be afraid to time out this.
Why would I time out
guy.
Joe? He's giving a lot of energy going on. Come on.
I saved the stream.
Saved.
All right.
Save
tried
is
to
not
do
the
that
word I
before.
would use. No. Kidding.
All right, everybody. Yeah, we're doing we're going back to the budget game. Pretty much the same way as the box office game. Just guess which film costs the most amount of money. Pretty much self-explanatory.
This is my jam.
So,
This is
which
my
one
game.
costs the
I got
most amount of
this.
money to make?
Yes.
Yes, RJ, pay attention. Oh my God, this is mine.
I'm just asking just to make sure.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We can all ask. Y'all ask
I
questions.
drank too
Y'all
much
have
tonight.
questions.
I didn't realize I got a beer and I was forgetting that the drink my wife maybe is alcoholic. Woo!
Oh, animation's not my jam. God damn it, Blue Jay, you.
It's probably the
Purple.
I know
SpongeBob
the answer.
movie.
I know
This
the
is
answer.
hard.
I know the
Animation's
answer.
hard.
I know the
I don't
answer.
know this.
I know the answer.
Well, don't
Okay,
say
so-
that now.
Yeah, I'll
now
just
the
copy
people are going
RJ.
to copy you, RJ.
No, no.
Like,
This is my logic, right? Illumination always
You have
makes
to wait. You have
very.
to wait for Blue Jay to call on you. It's like the teacher in the class.
Oh,
Look
okay,
at
my
those
bad.
little minion butts.
Don't jump your turn. Go
All
ahead.
right,
Blue Jay.
Perp, go first. Perp,
Oh,
you're going
God
first.
damn it. Which one's the most expensive? Right?
Yes.
All right. You already gave the game away, RJ, with one of them is cheap. I'm assuming SpongeBob is the fudge. I don't know what Home is. I'm going to
I
go
know what Home
Minions because
is.
it's a sequel and they always pour more money in the sequels, right? That's pretty good logic, right? But then SpongeBob's a freaking sequel too, isn't it? I'm going to go SpongeBob.
All right. Crazy Joe.
This is tough. I want to say Minions because, was it Illumination always has such beautiful animation. So I'm going to think they're really putting some money into it. But SpongeBob is live action animation hybrid. I think I got to go SpongeBob.
That makes me think it's cheaper.
Yeah, that makes me think it's cheaper too. But at the same time, I think even with live action, they're doing effects and stunt work and stuff. That's what makes me go, maybe.
Brian.
I'm gonna go with SpongeBob for the same reasons Joe just mentioned. It's a hybrid movie that has.
What is
It's
the
got the
shows that-
Hasselhoff in it, dude. That man commands the money.
Yeah. We'll find out actually with this round if hybrid movies cost more.
Voltaire.
I feel like SpongeBob's the obvious answer, but that's an attractive distractor, as they say with multiple choice.
Mm-hmm. That's what people call me all the time.
So I'm going to pick Minions.
TW.
They call me that too, just not attractive.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna probably say SpongeBob.
All right. Anthony.
Is this the highest or the lowest?
The highest.
Most expensive movie. In terms of budget,
Highest
not
budget.
box office. Like the most expensive movie in terms of cost.
I'm gonna say DreamWorks because sometimes they always have high budget movies, and sometimes they fail at the box office.
All right. Max.
I think the live action CGI hybrids are not actually that much to make. Minions, they already had the character designs done from Despicable Me, so I think some of that design work it makes it cheaper for the next movie. And Home was a fresh movie with I think the animation was pretty high quality. I'm thinking Home was the biggest budget and may have been the biggest bust too. Even though I liked it, Home was a good movie.
Yeah. RJ.
So,
Oh my God, George
Illumination-
Brolin just took his bath. No, Lord.
Illumination typically makes very cheap animated movies. Like they're under. Typically, they're under about 100 million, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think it's Minions.
Well, Mario is the highest.
Hold on, Anthony.
Yeah, SpongeBob I think would cost more slightly because it's live action animation hybrid. But if you remember, most of SpongeBob, if you watch that movie, like I think like 50 to 60% of that movie is 2D animation. It only goes CG
Yeah.
hybrid at the end of the movie, so it might not be as expensive as you might think. So I think I'm gonna go with Home because I remember that movie. They did like a massive marketing campaign because they had Rihanna as the main voice talent.
Yeah.
And Rihanna was probably very expensive. So I'm gonna go with
And the guy from Big Bang Theory, I forgot his name.
Jim
Sheldon.
Parsons.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Home because of Rihanna. I guarantee you, it costs a lot of money to get Rihanna.
Brianna probably cost like 30 million.
All right. Let's find out. And the answer is
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, they have the
Damn.
same budget?
Yeah, because it's easy to do. Bro, we talking about come on, we talking about Nickelodeon. They do cheap ass budgets.
Home doesn't look like an expensive movie though. That's a pretty high budget. I wasn't thinking it was that high.
I mean,
well, this was DreamWorks at the time when they were their budgets were like on this caliber. After they were bought up by Universal, they were all getting a lot more. Not I don't want to say cheaper, but they still look good. It's I think they're going with the tactics like Illumination is
The
doing.
new one that they got coming out looks good.
Yeah. All right, I see.
That's amazing because Illumination movies always look so much better.
Oh
my god! Remember G-Force?
Oh my god!
Remember G-Force?
I remember
You
G-Force.
just pulled out a core memory I completely forgot.
I saw all of these movies opening weekend.
There's a rumor that Disney's
All of
going to do it. There's a
Yes,
rumor
all
that
of
Disney's
them. Yes.
Hold on, that's dedication. If you can, dude.
I saw
G-Force?
G-Force in the theater. I'm not even kidding.
That's dedication. I never saw that movie.
Is that G.I. Joe movie with The Rock?
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
The 2009 one, right?
Yeah,
that's the Muppet Babies G.I. Joe movie where they all knew each other in high school.
Oh Lord, God mercy. Wait, what is it? What is the Rise of Cobra? Yeah, the Rise of Cobra. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lord God mercy.
All right. Let me start with. Let me see. I'm gonna start with RJ.
So 2012 had a lot of crazy special effects with the CGI and stuff. G-Force, I don't think would cost that much. I think G-Force is probably expensive because it had a lot of CGI as well. But I'm gonna go with G.I. Joe. Had the bigger budget. My logic being they probably spent about like a ton of money on this because it's a toy promotion movie, pretty much. So they probably spent a lot of it for marketing purposes.
And keep it
So I
in
know
mind.
That rip off of the Chipmunks.
Well, keep this in mind. G.I. Joe was kind of Hasbro was kind of writing this off of Transformers.
Yeah,
so
that's why I'm thinking that.
And now they doing the crossover.
Yeah. Max.
Rashto, I'm going to time you out.
And that's not even that's God.
What?
Cheater. No, I'm just like at first he was giving the wrong answer.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, you're not ruining games someone put money. Listen, I love Rational, but he trolls too much. You're not going to ruin a game that someone put together. Sorry, Blue Jay.
Come on, Blue Jay put some calories putting this together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
my
go
job.
2012, and I didn't look at it before I timed them out.
To be fair, I think Rational was putting what they made, not the budget.
No, this time I think
he put the budget in there last
Oh,
time.
all right. Well,
yeah. Sorry, brother.
then that's
learn
what
how
you
to
get.
Be better.
Welcome to
bro.
Band World.
Well, he's timed out. If he does it again, I'll
No, I'm
time
just
out
kidding.
longer.
Did you pick Max?
No boner for you.
2012. Anthony.
Yeah, you did 2012 last week, so I'm gonna go with the same answer, 2012. Yeah.
TW.
That's a
I'm
good
gonna
movie.
say, probably just because of like the set pieces, I'm gonna say the Rise of Cobra.
All right. Voltaire.
I love 2012, and I love the CGI in it. So I'm taking 2012.
Are you eating?
I am sorry.
He said,
It's all good.
Brian.
I really love me some Roland Emmerich, and I bet you his movies are really expensive. I'm
They
gonna
were.
Go I'm gonna go with 2012. It's probably why they don't make very many of them anymore.
He's gone
I don't
indie.
think that movie really yielded. too
H
much
Barts,
back.
don't spoil it though. Don't spoil, please. I don't want to. You just came back. I don't want to ban you. I don't want
I
to
mean,
tie
I
you
still,
out.
I still like whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Where's the love for G-Force, man? That movie was based.
You know what Disney should do?
I
Disney
don't
should
know.
do another G-Force movie, but Disney Plus.
You want a sequel for everything? That's
Isaac,
the
what'd you
thing.
do over there?
Yeah, think
By
about
the
it.
way, I
Disney
kid
Plus-
you not, if I remember correctly, the villain of G-Force was a mole played by Nicolas Cage.
I remember that.
Oh, that must have brought that
That's
budget up to 40.
I don't know.
Yeah, and
Crazy
the thing-
Joe.
That was the twist that the mole of the movie was the mole. So that's the kind of movie you were in for with G-Force.
I'm gonna, I want to say 2012, but I'm gonna take a big swing and say G-Force.
Perp.
Answers, man.
I unfortunately saw the answer, so I will abstain from this one.
All right. And the answer is
Come on, G-Force. Oh.
No.
Yes.
I
Right.
respect,
And
Close, though.
I respect the hell out of her for abstaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
if people are new to this, H Barts hasn't been here before for this. Please do not. If you're guessing, put that in there. But if you've looked it up, don't put the answer in the chat, please.
I was close though. G.I. Joe was only 25 million off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised G-Force has this.
Unfortunately,
freaking
I think
movie.
G.I. Joe, this came out the same year. Oh, yeah, it says right up there. I'm an idiot.
why
I
did
think
they-
the
why did
effects
they
quality in
spend that much
2012
on
is
G4?
far above G.I. Joe. Like they put that
2012
movie-
is a tremendous movie. Amazing rewatchability.
Dude, how much does 2 Will Smiths cost? And I won't do the spoiler for that one either.
Oh,
that's
hell
sorry.
Will
no.
Smiths. Oh,
Well,
spoiler.
Jumbo
Hold on.
was directed by Tim Burton, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's.
Man, these are really hard.
And then I remember he's like, "Oh, I don't care."
Yeah,
about
this
the
is a
money."
hard one because
These are
Jumbo's
hard,
a good
man.
movie though.
Let's start with Perp.
Oh, damn it. All right.
I like to fuck with you, man.
I know you do, and you do a good job. I'm gonna go with Will Smith, man, because 2 Will Smith has to be expensive. Ang Lee, the action. I heard this was in production hell. I heard the script has been around for years. I don't know if they're putting that in the budget, which sometimes outlets do that. They put like how long it's been in development hell part of the budget rather than the new producers that took it on. I'm going Gemini Man. Will Smith, man.
Gemini Man was a woke movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
What? Wasn't
Jeez.
Dumbo too?
Yeah.
I almost spat out my drink all over my laptop.
People say the most crazy, randomest things.
I wonder if he slapped himself in that one.
I
I don't remember.
I mean, he slapped him with a freaking
Oh
tire.
man,
That's true.
it's apparently WB is making a sequel to Detective Pikachu, but without Ryan Reynolds coming back, which is stupid. I don't want a
Oh,
sequel.
dude, he's
without
probably
him.
so expensive now, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Max.
I'm going with Gemini Man. Pikachu was live action hybrid CGI.
But it
so
was a good
Dumbo.
movie though.
Gemini Man, they had a lot of de-aging in there when it was still fresh, so I'm thinking that was expensive. Because I remember for the Irishman, it was expensive when they did.
Yeah. They also had a lot of really cool shots, like
Yeah.
one-shot action scenes. That's expensive, I assume.
Yeah, Rational, do not spoil it again, please. Stop it. Okay, go ahead.
What was your pick again?
I have a good way for Rational to troll. I have a good way.
No, don't encourage them.
I know, I won't. Okay.
What was your pick again, Max? Like,
Oh, I forgot. Also, Netflix is
Hold-
doing
hold-
a Pikachu TV show.
all right, RJ.
Okay, so what my logic here is, so I think Detective Pikachu is probably the least expensive movie because they probably spent most of their budget on Ryan Reynolds, and like the CGI is good, but like it didn't have really any other big name actors except for Ryan Reynolds and I think Bill Nye.
Yeah,
was
but
he
that
in
movie
as
was
the
good.
villain? Gemini Man. For me, it's between Gemini Man and Dumbo because I feel like Gemini Man they probably spent a lot of money on Will Smith and the effects. But
I think
Dumbo,
Dumbo is the best, most improved animation to live action.
yeah. Well, with Dumbo, like, look at that cast. You got Colin Farrell. You got Danny DeVito, Michael Keaton, Ava Green. That's a big cast. A lot of big
Johnny
names.
Depp in too as well as a cameo. I'm fine.
Did he? I don't remember that.
No, I'm joking.
No, he was joking.
He was Dumbo.
I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna go with Dumbo. Just because I think that cast was probably expensive to get.
All right. TW.
I'm Perp laid out some good points. I'm gonna go with Gemini Man.
Voltaire.
Rational. Do not test me, bro. I see
I'm
what
going to
you're
go
doing.
with. Sorry, Max. Go ahead. Continue scolding.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Gemini Man. That dumbass movie looked expensive.
I never saw Gemini Man. Was it any good?
Oh, you should have not whatsoever. Oh my god.
I mean,
The action scenes are very well done, man.
It
And
looks
it
very
has its-
expensive.
yeah, the
it
action
has its
scenes are
moments.
so good. The
It does
motorcycle
have its
chase, all that
moments,
shit
but
was
it's-
good. Yeah.
It has its moments, but I think it's one of those films that thinks it's deep, but it's really not.
That's
Bro,
a really good description, Blue Jay.
and also they
Just watch the action scenes on
should have
YouTube.
just recast Will Smith for a younger actor instead of wasting 2 CG. Like, come on, bro.
All right.
Can I do
Anthony,
the?
you
Can I
go.
spoil the twist? Can I spoil the twist in Gemini? Man?
No, not yet. No, hold
Damn it.
on.
Don't
Yeah.
highlight that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, the
Everybody
twist.
just wants to spoil stuff and just.
I'm gonna
All
spoil
right.
the twist.
I'm
It's
sorry,
so
Blue
funny.
Jay. If,
No, you're fine.
Did I get
no,
a pick?
if I was typing in the chat, Rational. If you spoil again, I'm not going on Xbox tonight. And I
Oh
was
no,
complaining
I didn't
to.
even see the
What a
comments.
threat.
I was just saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
Quite
that's
a
a threat.
threat. You're right, Perp.
I'm not going on Xbox to play fighting games.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
way to lay down
Very
the law.
You better get
Yeah.
your shit in gear,
Because that's what he
bro.
wants the most, and I enjoy playing fighting games against them.
That's what he
I
wants
kick
the
his
most.
ass 100% of
This
the
is so
time.
You're
ridiculous.
gonna miss Max tonight, and he's drunk on
Yes.
one beer,
Yeah.
his wife's drink.
Yeah, I got one in
All
each
right.
hand. Go ahead.
All right, Anthony.
I'm gonna go with Detective Pikachu. That's a
All right, we got
I
Brian.
think
Okay,
Brian, yeah.
I really like that movie. The only movie I'm gonna go with, the only movie I haven't seen on here, Dumbo. I didn't watch it.
That's your answer.
Yes, sir.
All
Is
right,
that your
Crazy
final
Joe.
answer? I am going to go with Gemini Man. I seem to remember that being a big news story, how expensive it was because it was shot in a different format with a higher frame rate or something. I remember that was
Yeah.
like a big story at the time.
I think
I think it's Gemini Man.
All right, and the answer is
Oh,
What the F?
Wow. Okay.
Fast.
Gemini Man. Why is Will Smith so cheap?
damn. I
Oh,
lost.
That's
Damn it.
right.
I predicted Dumbo. I didn't think it was that. Was it? Why was Dumbo that expensive?
I
Well,
mean,
it had-
how
it
much
had
it
all
just-
the talent involved. You were
It's
right.
Tim Burton, bro. You
Burton
talking about
directed
Tim
Yeah,
it.
Burton.
Danny
He did
DeVito
not
was
make
in
that
it.
much money.
Bro, but you know Tim Burton want the $50 million money. So
And you
He's
did spoil Rational. I wasn't sure. If you do that again, that's
Colin
it.
Farrell, Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Eva Green, Alan Arkin.
No, but I mean, Michael Keaton
Oh
cost
yeah, Alan
10
Arkin
mil.
wasn't that one.
May he rest in
I mean,
peace.
Dumbo actually had some pretty good production design too.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
sure like it's all stars.
1999.
Of
course it did.
Oh my
It's
god.
actually a really
shit.
solid movie too.
Why is I White Shut in here? There's no
This
way
is
that
it's
made
Voltaire's
more
favorite movie. He wants
That
to
movie
live,
didn't make
live
shit.
in real life.
The original woke movie.
It's one of my bucket list items to go to an Eyes Wide Shut party. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Max, for remembering.
Yeah,
All right,
and then
that-
they might have bidets in the bathroom.
All right,
You're gonna
who's
get
gonna go
invited to one. It's gonna be
first?
like a Wonka.
All right, let's
fiasco.
start with Voltaire.
Geez, this is a tough one. This is a really good one. The best movie is Eyes Wide Shut, easily. The worst movie is the one I think is the most expensive, and that's Runaway Bride, believe it or not, because of the casting and everything. This is peak Julia Roberts, and she's back with Richard Gere. I think they paid a lot of money just on them.
All right, Perp.
Okay, this is tough. It's not the Sixth Sense. They wouldn't trust that much money with that dude, even with Bruce Willis. I'm gonna go with Eyes Wide Shut. I think Kubrick
Woke.
is a legacy director for Warner Brothers, and they would give him whatever he wants. And I think he would ask for top-notch crew members, and he has a penchant to shoot a lot, or do a lot of takes. That is money. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna
Can
go
I
with
ask
Eyes
a
Wide Shut.
question, Perp?
Yeah, those are good
Did
points.
this come out before or after Kubrick died? I can't remember.
He died, and then right as it came out, he died. I think
So they
it
might
might
have
have been
had
like
to
a
do
little bit
extra.
after the movie came out, and
Yeah.
after he died. Yeah.
Died shortly thereafter, as I recall.
All right. Brian.
We are talking like peak Julia Roberts, dude.
Yeah.
She was a high ticket actress at the time. I bet you most of that budget went just to her salary. Richard Gere, forget about him. That's all about. I'm going with Runaway Bride.
TW.
Because I vaguely remember discussions of the budget being expensive. Plus, I mean, between it being a Kubrick movie and having Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman as your leads, I'm going to say Eyes Wide Shut.
All right. Anthony.
I'm gonna go with the Run Pride. Easily.
What?
Runaway Pride.
Runaway Pride, Woke Pride, whatever it is.
Woke Pride.
Woke. What the?
She's wearing sneakers.
It's woke.
Way.
Those I forgot. Those are the Charles Barkley's, I believe. I can't remember.
Max.
I'm thinking Eyes Wide Shut. Something about later on in Kubrick's career, he didn't make a lot of movies later on before he passed, and it was a big movie. Stars, there's got to be a lot of people in that scene.
They even had the money to CGI people in there when they didn't want to get that NC-17, because George
Yeah.
Costanza said NC-17 movies, like this movie needed, they couldn't get it an NC-17, they wanted it R, so they had to CGI people in the middle of the sex scenes.
Oh, really?
Yep, there's
So
people
there's
in the way. Yeah.
There's an uncut cut.
No,
do you-
I don't know if that cut exists.
What if Kubrick was still alive? Would he have released it as
No,
is?
he blessed that. He did that.
Oh, he did?
wanted
Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't
he
know.
wanted the R rating.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he probably could. I mean, he could release it if he wanted to.
But I would say Eyes Wide Shut.
Nicole Kidman.
RJ.
I'm gonna go with
What the hell was
Eyes
that?
Wide Shut for the same reasons many others have said. But also too, there are so many boners in that movie. It must have been really expensive.
Oh no!
True.
Well,
I didn't. I actually haven't watched the whole movie, so I don't know.
Now listen, boners are
Okay.
very expensive.
Max can't confirm or
No,
deny.
I don't. I'm sure there were, but I don't know if they
There's
were
plenty.
Max is a tremendous movie. You
correct.
should
or-
watch it.
I don't know.
I think it's Kubrick's best, personally.
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't see the whole movie.
All right.
Arguably, it
And
is.
And the answer is
Ah, Runaway.
I walked down right as I said that.
So close.
Reuniting Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, guys. Nobody thought that Eyes Wide Shut was going to be a big commercial success. I mean, come on.
65 million. That's pretty good for that. And Shyamalan I should have said Shyamalan's notoriously does movies low budget.
Yeah, of course.
I
Well,
mean,
that
that's-
was
I mean,
first
that's
movie,
typical
like
Shyamalan.
Kirk said, and people will
picked
take
Sixth
less to
Sense?
work with Kubrick.
I don't think anyone picked Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Another one. Oh, Gasper.
95.
You know they're making a reboot of Gasper for no reason.
Gasper, no, that bastard.
Casper.
Hey, come on.
Gasper.
Gee.
Gasper.
You said Gasper. What the f-
I could just keep him. I don't know why they
Gasp
reboot.
at
I
Casper.
don't know why they're rebooting that
Get
shit.
an afterlife.
I guess it's because they probably think they could catch.
See, this is
ghosts.
hard because I could see Apollo 13 going either way, like it being really cheap or really expensive.
I think
mean, it
GoldenEye
looks
was cheap.
expensive.
Max, you own that on VHS?
No, not that one yet. I don't
I put
think.
Casper on VHS.
Max, I told
That
you
was
to
a good
get
one.
it, man.
I have GoldenEye on VHS.
All right. RJ.
This is tough. This is actually very tough.
James Bond.
Casper had a lot of visual effects on it. I think it was also produced by Amblin, if I remember correctly. So it's got that Spielberg influence. Apollo 13, giant cast of actors and all that stuff. and then you have GoldenEye, which is a massive action movie.
Anybody play the game?
Well,
This
of
is a
course,
great
it's
comment from
classic.
Isaac.
I am gonna go with.
Stop
This is-
talking about boners.
I'm in between Apollo 13 or GoldenEye. I guess I'll go with GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. Oh,
Yeah.
RJ, I'm going to tell you why you're so wrong.
All right, Perp, lay it out. You go.
George Costanza
All right,
says
when it
Apollo
comes
13
to
crashing used
action-
comment to film Zero Gravity. That scene.
Cool. When it comes to action, I think GoldenEye is probably the cheapest James Bond movie like that. There's not much action set pieces outside of the beginning, and then the archive shootout that leads to the freaking chase.
You know, I
with
have
the
a
tank.
cameo in the movie.
In GoldenEye.
Yeah.
You do?
You have
No,
a
I'm
cameo
playing.
in
I'm
Gold-
joking. I'm joking.
Oh my lord. Okay. I think it's Apollo 13. This is Tom Hanks is at his prime after Philadelphia, Forrest Gump. He's
Didn't he
working
win
with
the
Ron
Oscar?
Howard.
He
Look at
won the
that
Oscar.
cast. It was nominated for visual effects. I assume it's probably because the effects were good. I saw it. I don't remember this movie at all. I'm gonna have to go with Apollo 13.
Okay.
And
Max.
Watch how I'm
Palito.
wrong.
Thank you, Low Mondo Topper. I would really appreciate my Amico refund. I have $200 still owed to me.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I really appreciate it.
God.
No, I
You did.
do. I've asked for month back. They haven't paid me.
Demand.
The biggest
I'm
scam in
going to go with
history.
my favorite James Bond movie is GoldenEye, and
You own a
even though
VHS?
this might be the lower budget James Bond,
It is.
James Bond movies usually are pretty decent.
This was
budgets.
also a reboot, remember, because the last
Yeah.
ones didn't do so well. So they were rebooting.
It
So they
did
probably
well.
didn't start
It
off.
did well. They just
License
got
to Kill
it-
did not
it
do
did
well. They
It
had to
did well. It
License
did
to Kill
well.
did not do
The
well.
audience was pussy of that movie. Pussy ass
okay.
audience.
That's saying the
Um,
quality of it. They're just Perp's talking about the pure box office gross.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
the-
Budget
just-
for the
Still did not do
N64
No,
is
the
that
audience
one
was
sounds
pussy
budget.
about it. Didn't you hear him?
Yeah, bro. That movie was good, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That movie was good.
I like License to Kill. I'm fine with it.
It's
But
a
yeah, they
good
had to like
movie.
reboot with GoldenEye. I
Anthony,
assume
you
they're
go.
not rebooting with a big budget. Like
Yeah.
that comes later after this one made money.
Yeah, that comes later after the. Oh my god, with the heli. Yeah.
Oh god.
That comes later.
Yes. Bond. Who's
All right.
next?
You.
Oh, I'm gonna go with GoldenEye. Love the video game. Pierre Brosnan was great. Okay, without doubt. And yeah, that's it.
TW.
I'm going to say Apollo 13.
All right. Voltaire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Apollo 13. This is like Perp said, peak Tom Hanks. They threw money at him to put him in anything, and Ron Howard. I'm going Apollo 13.
Brian.
Let's see. Well, Apollo 13. I don't know. There was no special effects in that movie other than what, just like the spaceship exteriors that you barely saw. It was mostly filmed inside of a cockpit. Yeah. And then Casper, that was kind of like one of those hybrid movies back in the day. GoldenEye, I mean that's like, next installment of Bond back in the 90s. I don't know. I'm gonna go with GoldenEye.
All right. And the answer is
GoldenEye.
Yep.
GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Ooh, get some.
I think you guys are
Damn.
looking it up, honestly.
And then I know how the hell did that movie?
I'm calling it. Fuck it.
Wait,
I'm retiring anyway. I'm calling you
How,
all
wait,
cheaters.
wait, wait. How did that movie cost 55 million?
Casper?
because it's CG. Casper.
Yeah, but
It's a
Ghostbusters
full-on
was.
CG
I mean,
Casper.
Christina
Ghosts
Ricci,
in
Christina Ricci
1995.
was demanding a big paycheck.
I mean,
Also,
Ghostbusters
they
was
only
cheaper.
they
than-
technically for Casper, it's smart. It's sort of how Brian called me out with the Apollo 13 cockpit. They just needed to build one big set. Right?
Yeah, the
To
one
throw all
good
that stuff
set
in there.
and have those.
It was just one house.
And have those stunt people do the costume, the green. Yeah,
Yeah, I could see 55.
okay,
It's a smart direction.
Hopefully the reboot never happened. The movie's perfect as it is.
I just think you're. I don't know.
Is that true, H Barts? That the budget of the game was added to the movie? Is that true? Anyone want to look that up?
If that's true, then
I
damn,
want to
that's
change my
crazy.
vote. I didn't that.
Well, how much? Find out how much it costs to make the game, and then subtract the
Honestly.
game cost
I
from
think
the
the game
movie
also
budget.
not come out for like 3
Who got
years.
Who
man.
got GoldenEye right? I know everybody did.
I think it was Max.
Not
I
me.
did.
Max,
No, I said
Brian.
It was me as well.
RJ.
Yeah, you did. I think RJ looked
Everyone
it up.
was
Though.
yelling at me that I was wrong, but I was.
I think yeah, I did, and I think RJ looked it up.
The budget for the game was $2 million.
So 58 billion.
58.
Yeah,
That still wins.
It still would have won. Still would have won
RJ wins.
regardless.
Yeah, but the game grossed 250 million worldwide. That's a lot of money for a game, for a James Bond game.
I think that was the developer's first game too. That came out.
Yeah, and they did a good job with it. And
That's crazy.
So yeah,
Blue Jay, you had some amazing picks this round, man.
Yeah, that was
Right.
hard as hell, man. I thought I would have it in the bag because I know more or less
trust
about
me,
productions.
I think the next game might be a little harder because I'm good. I usually don't do this, so I'm going to be doing you need to take the wildest of guesses for this next game. We're doing adjusted for inflation.
Oh,
wow, good for you.
oh,
Good for you,
you're
said
gonna kill me with
Voltaire.
that one. God.
Yeah,
Voltaire said, "Good for you."
Y'all need to take the wildest of guesses.
Whoa, what is that? That is a freaking awesome horror movie
I
waiting
just
to
saw
happen.
this on Twitter. This might be from Fallout. This is the most amazing image I've ever seen, unless someone just doctored it.
I thought
But
that
That
imagine if this
blockbuster
is
looks
in Fallout.
doctored as hell.
it's
You
like a sign for
Blockbuster.
Twisted Metal.
Actually, all the signs do. Actually,
So
What are
Twisted
you
Metal I
saying,
can buy.
Blue Jay?
all the
It
signs
does
look. All the
look. It
signs
does look like
doctored.
something from Twisted Metal, but it's probably from Fallout.
But it's from Fallout Films. I follow them on Twitter. Oh, this would be amazing if it's in Fallout. Is
But
it
didn't
too?
the nuke,
Is it
didn't
too?
the nuke drop in 58 or whatever it was?
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. It has like a '50s vibe going on there.
Okay.
No, dude, it's
I'm
like
all-
Where's this
20,
from?
2270 or 20.
Dude, this looks photoshopped. That the blockbuster
It's
sign
an
looks
alternate
fake as hell.
past.
Toys R Us is all right.
That's it.
well, I would love this to be in some show. Maybe Twisted Metal gets a season 2. Is that too close together? All those things that don't exist anymore. Radio Shack still exists.
It exists
does?
once in a
In
while.
some places, I
Yeah.
They
believe.
should have had a
Sometimes
big
it's-
Circuit City in the background there.
Circuit
Right.
City.
Fallout
service
Nukes
is
dropped in
state-of-the-art.
2072.
It's 2072.
And
God damn.
I guess it depends on which Fallout they do. I don't know.
I thought I had a '50s vibe thing going.
That
There's
is
different
Fallout. There
versions.
is no other Fallout. That is Fallout.
Ah.
There is no other version.
Yes.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Next. Okay. Whatever, Max.
game.
Next picture, Max. Oh my God.
Okay, well,
hold
I'll
on,
bring up. Thank
They're all
you,
on
Blue
Game
Jay.
Pass.
Oh, we're
Thank
actually
you, Blue
also on
Jay.
your.
Or go
Thank
on
you,
YouTube.
Blue Jay.
Yes, thank you, Blue Jay.
Oh Jesus.
Brian has
Blue
4
Jay.
points.
Yeah, that's right. I do.
Anthony, Max, and RJ have 3. Voltaire has 2. Perp has
Shut up.
1.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Perp has 1.
Shut up.
Perp has 1.
God damn it.
TW has 0. And Crazy
No, he
Joe
has
got
2. He got 2 right.
Yeah,
you
that's
got-
why he's calling shenanigans. He sucks. Yeah.
Who's calling shenanigans?
Me,
Perp.
the dinosaur.
Perp, you have 1.
I know you're the.
Wait, you heard it here first. Blue Jay said I won. I
No,
won.
you have only 1 point.
No, you said I won.
Don't twist my words, dude.
All right. Well,
that
thank you,
was fun.
Blue Jay. And now we'll do just a little bit of flick chart at the very end.
I'll probably gotta go.
That's fine. That's fine.
really
Thank you,
tired,
Blue
yeah.
Jay. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Blue
Round
Jay.
of applause to Blue Jay.
Thank you, good side.
Screw you,
Yay.
Rational.
Wow.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Thanks, Blue.
You have a good one.
Enjoy Kung Fu Panda.
Harsh words.
Yep, I will.
Get that Apollo 13 out of here. That movie disappointed me today.
Oops. What am I?
Hold on, who's slapping
Impalo,
doors today?
Get that
Impalo.
Apollo 13 out of here.
What is happening?
There it is. There it is. I
Get
got
it
the
outta
wrong
here.
setting.
Get Apollo 13 out of here.
I'm getting this out of here. I don't know what
Trade
that
me.
was.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Scream, bro. Get the
Scream.
No,
Impalo.
no, maybe not.
I'm
Oh,
well,
picking
you
Apollo
go first,
13,
Perp.
so shut
Where's-
your mouth, Perp.
Yeah, Perp.
Brian, you are asking for it, sir. Scream.
I
Easy.
absolutely love Apollo 13.
This is a good
Okay.
matchup. This is a good
Okay,
one.
well, that sucks that you like a lesser movie, Brian, because it's obviously Scream. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh come on, the '90s Scream made
I'm
the
not.
90s.
I'm not. I'm waiting to hear. I'm going. RJ's going last, but I'm going right before him. I got to see what people say. Perp,
He
you
wants,
going?
he wants to hear my argument first.
Go ahead. You
Okay.
two battle it out. Perp, you done?
Let me hear Brian's argument first.
Okay.
Well, okay, not only that, but in the year 1995, this spawned a HBO series called From the Earth to the Moon, hosted by Tom Hanks himself.
I have
Yeah.
that on
Okay.
VHS.
Now, From the Earth to the Moon
No, you
was a
don't. That lie.
fantastic, portrayal of the United States space program. Okay, so with conjunction of the other producers and people who worked on this, I am definitely going to go with Apollo 13 because one, it's historic. Two, it deals with one of my favorite subjects in the entire world or off-world, NASA. Okay, and three, it's still a great story. The commander, Jim Lovell, who is portrayed by Tom Hanks in this movie, is like one of the most like seasoned veterans when it comes to space. He flew around the moon twice. I believe he's like one of the only ones to actually do that and not land. So yeah, that's a big bummer. You got to feel for Jim Lovell. You can see the pain in Tom Hanks's eyes when he's flying by the moon and knows he can't land. Yeah, no, Apollo 13 is an amazing movie. Done.
Well, Houston, we have a problem because Scream is the far superior movie. It basically made the 90s. All right. It's so quotable from "you hit me with the phone, you dick" to "you like scary movies." All right. So Scream is amazing. How many movies copied Apollo 13? How many? Now, how many movies copied
Michael
Scream?
Bay did.
Now, how many movies copied Scream?
Michael Bay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Scream.
Michael Bay. Michael
Wow,
Bay.
dude.
Yes.
Wow, dude. Like, okay, so I actually gave some like legitimate reasons. You're over here like having good feelings in the microphone, like
I got a
orgasm
boner.
or something. Thinking
Yes,
about
I do have
the
a
movie
boner.
Scream. You're like, oh my God.
Correct.
Yeah, Scream.
I do have a
It's the
boner,
best
correct.
movie ever. Max,
You are
come on now.
correct.
What you gonna vote
Yes.
for?
Yes, I got a boner. Yes.
I'm waiting till the rest. Voltaire.
All right.
Yeah, so I found Apollo 13 to be a boring movie.
Oh,
Scream is a great movie, and it has tremendous cultural relevance, and it's still meme today, and the mask is worn all the time.
And didn't
So-
people think Drew Barrymore was the star, and then they got to the movie, and she's like,
Subverted
that's part of the
expectations
charm
and
of
did it right. You're correct, Max. You're correct.
I think that's part of the charm of it, is to the way they subverted expectations. So yeah, it's easily Scream from a cultural standpoint.
TW.
I'm gonna say, and this is a very, very close choice for me. Like it's splitting hairs here. I am only going to say Apollo 13. It has nothing to do with me disliking Scream. I love that movie, but I just like Apollo 13 a hair more.
Fair enough. Anthony, you're my Scream brother, right? You're a brother in Scream, right, Anthony? Come on.
That's right. No, you're not. Damn. No, you're not.
He's a brother in Scream.
You are not.
Fuck. These are two great movies. You know what? I'm gonna go with damn. I'll say Apollo.
Oh my
Yeah, that's right. Apollo 13.
But I
baby.
love
This ain't
Scream.
the end, Brian. We still have Scream 2.
I love Scream, but after 6, the franchise is dead.
Oh, please. And how many did Apollo have? One. The franchise is dead after one.
Well, no. I'm talking
I
about
really thought about. I guess I'm next. I really thought about what everyone has to say, and
hate you,
even
Max.
though
I
I
already
love
hate you.
Apollo 13,
Oh, thank you.
what you already hate me?
Oh, I
I'm
thought you were
going with
gonna pick
Scream.
Apollo. I thought you
jackass.
were going to pick Apollo.
No, even though I
Come on,
really love
Max.
Apollo 13, there's a lot of great space movies. This is one of the best.
What?
But
Oh,
Scream brought horror to the pop culture mainstream like nothing else.
That is not even close to being
Excellent
true.
point.
a cultural phenomenon.
Horror has not stopped since.
No.
And the sequels have been hit or miss, but that first one was really. I mean, it got people like me that didn't like horror movies into the horror movie theater.
RJ,
know?
right? You agree that Scream is dead after 6? I mean 7.
I hate everyone.
I said Scream.
I
What
know,
if RJ
we
goes?
still lost, Max.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Scream.
No, Scream won. What are you talking about?
Yes, we won, Max. We did it. You and me.
Wait, did we
together.
win?
Yes, we won.
Yeah, you guys
That's
screamed and like
Consistency.
grunted your way to a win. Good job.
Yeah, thank you, RJ.
That was a good match.
Jenna appreciates that.
Yeah, but after Sam and
What a
her,
weird
yeah.
comparison.
RJ,
This is a hard one.
Oh, this is
a hard one.
This is an easy
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Dude,
The
Born
Born
Supremacy is the
Pop the
best
blood
one. This is a
vessel on
hard
that
one
one,
for me.
perp.
That's-
Born
it's
Supremacy is
Born.
the second one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's the
that's-
best one.
That's the best. No, it's not. The other ones are the best.
I mean,
Ultimatum? You like
I
Ultimatum?
like
Jeremy
the
Renner
Born
is better.
trilogy. I like the Born trilogy, but Wizard of Oz is like a classic. So
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not.
going with Wizard of Oz.
I'm going
That's-
with I'm
That
going
was
with
amazing movie.
I am
Big,
too.
that was like a big budget movie back then.
No,
know?
well,
bro.
Wizard of Oz still influences filmmaking today. So
Yeah.
I see shaky cam and fight scenes all the time.
You gotta love Walt Disney. Now I'm playing. It's easy.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. He's like, come on, we're getting another movie, one last run.
I don't know if I want to see another movie, and I love.
Come on,
this
bro,
character.
stop,
Dude, if
stop,
it's Paul
stop.
Greengrass,
It's the
I'm
same
down.
movie over and
No,
over
it's
again.
not gonna be the same, bro. If you could see Mission
He's always
Impossible,
fighting. He's
No,
always
Max.
fighting.
What if he goes
the
to China?
people that created him?
What
Like
if he goes
every
to China?
time.
No,
It's like
Max.
John
it's-
Wick.
What if
Like,
Blackstone's in
somebody-
China?
Somebody wronged him and he's out for revenge.
Max,
It's like-
Max, come on, Max. He literally watching the Mission Impossible
Oh,
movies.
let's
the same
try to
shit.
kill him again.
What
The
if he's
same
fighting the
shit
COVID
about-
virus?
Someone
Max.
new took over. That's more menacing. That's exactly.
What if he
like
fights
Sam
someone with a
Blast
Wii U
douche.
remote?
Max, you watch the Mission Impossible franchise. You're gonna watch the new Jason.
Yeah,
Dead
Mission
movie.
Impossible has a different mission.
No,
This
it
is the
does-
same
sometimes.
freaking mission every
No,
time.
not
He
with this
wants to
one.
be
This
left
one is
Mission
about
Blackstone.
not this one. This is
Blackstone,
about
yes, or a different version of Blackstone.
Look what
like,
they take from you.
I guarantee you, I guarantee you, when the trailer for the new one comes out, Max is gonna see it.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
see it, but I'm not like whatever.
Does
I would
the-
like them to do something else with Bourne as a character instead of trying to take out
Would
the
you rather see another
organization that
Bourne movie, or
created
are you
him.
going to see the Wicked movie?
Wicked.
Yeah. Okay.
you know how they can fix Born? If they put a woman in it, make her gay and lame. That's how you fix it.
That'll do it.
I'm sorry, what?
Actually, that would make it more interesting for me. Yeah.
He wasn't confident about the joke, and that's what made it funny too.
I'm just more shocked that came out of RJ's mouth and not Beltre's more than anything else.
It was a South Park reference.
Yeah, it was.
Anthony left.
Oh, was
Where'd
it
he
was it a
go?
reference to the
You just said out
Panderverse
the hardest way
special?
possible.
Yes.
Panderverse, yeah.
Okay, because I haven't
So-
seen that special yet.
Yeah.
I
it's
need
that
an
one.
icon, Anthony.
That's
The
fine.
An icon.
You know what? I do want a gender swap Jason Bourne movie now.
Oh, stop it!
I do.
The,
I do. Sorry, RJ put it in my
I
head.
know
want it.
you do. I know
I
you.
do. I
And
actually
Hollywood's
think
going to
that'd
give
be
it to
more
me because I get what I
interesting.
want.
Not anymore. They're not. So
Blackstone created,
We're getting
women
Atomic
soldiers.
Blonde too. If that does all right, we're getting the female Jason Bourne. Right? We
Yeah,
until
you'll
Atomic
be
Blonde
fine with
2
the new one.
bombs.
The new one is gonna be good, anyways.
Wait until Ballerino kicks ass.
Well, that movie got. I heard it's dope crap.
For more action, all right. I don't mind them
I
shooting
heard
more
it's-
action in
I
an
heard
action
it's
movie.
dope crap. So
anyway, I love Born Supremacy. It's a great movie, but I recently rewatched Wizard of Oz actually with my 8-year-old niece. And the movie holds up, man. You can't discount the cultural relevancy of that movie. So it's easily Wizard of Oz.
Who's next?
The wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
100%, Brian.
Cool. So
Right.
who's next?
You.
Wizard of Oz, you're next, fools.
All right.
Goddamn.
So everyone here voted for Wizard of Oz
Basically.
so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the one guy
Yeah, votes for the
to not
cheesy
vote for
action flick.
Jason Bourne because it's obviously Wizard of Oz. Let's go. Let's get a
Oh,
It's
hey.
obviously,
Contrarian
it's obviously Wizard of Oz. It's obvious. Come on.
Unanimously
I love
chosen,
Jason Bourne though. I
right?
wanted to give it a little bit of.
Did anybody
It's a
choose
great
Bourne?
movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Oof.
I have not seen Down with Love. We can get rid of that. And you know what?
I've actually seen neither
Vanilla
of these.
Sky.
movies.
Oh, you should watch Vanilla Sky. It's amazing.
I've heard
Really?
it's
Is
really
it?
good. I just
Is
haven't
it
seen
though?
It's like if you like surrealist stuff and weird stuff, like if you can
I-
tolerate it, I should say.
You
You
can
don't have
watch it in the
Not
Spanish
really.
movie it was adapted from.
Yeah, the Spanish. Abres los ojos. Open your eyes.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I
Tom Cruise's
can't. I
worst
can't vote
movie.
in this because I've not seen either movie.
All right,
I actually
change
want to
both
see
movies.
Down with Love. That's a great.
Neither have I.
Ewan
man.
McGregor, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Renee Zellweger.
And it has this cool
How did I
retro
miss this?
60s vibe.
I know, it kind of looks like WandaVision or
Yeah,
something.
man.
Like,
Yeah, it has that vibe. It's very
rom-com.
colorful.
For some
It's a
reason, it
beautiful
reminds me of
looking movie.
it reminds
How
me of
did
the
I miss
poster
this
to Never
movie?
Been Kissed.
It's like a romantic comedy.
It looks like the cover of every rom-com film
Never
ever.
Been Kissed is very
No, dude.
problematic. I rewatched
Remember
it
that
on
60s kick they went
VHS.
through? That movie with the
I
bomb
rewatched
shelter with
it on
Brendan
VHS.
Fraser and Alicia
That's
Oh,
never
Silverstone.
not going to
yeah.
be funny.
No, I
Uh,
rewatched it at the
oh my
cottage on
gosh.
VHS, and I
Blast from the
never,
past.
Right.
Never Been Kissed.
Can we change the movies?
The teacher thinks she's underage, and
That
he starts
thing you
flirting with
do.
her.
Yeah, I know. Can we
And they-
change the movies?
That's good, Max. That's okay back then.
She's never
Can
been
you
kissed,
please
though.
hit? Haven't seen either. No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Judgment
Whoa.
Day, Platoon.
Here we go, fellas.
I got
very
dude,
difficult.
Anthony,
I'm not
go
picking
ahead.
it.
Go,
I'm
fellas.
picking it.
Should I start this one?
Spicy.
Oh man. Oh,
I think
easy.
This is a nerd panel, so it's all going to be T2.
This
I know
is
you guys-
Terminator Judgment Day, one of the greatest sequels of
You
all
might be
time.
surprised.
versus one of the greatest war movies of all time. Let's go.
No, stop.
I gotta watch
Platoon is not one of the greatest war movies of all time.
No,
say it.
no,
Say it.
No.
Who's
I
saying that?
gotta watch.
I'd
I
also
haven't
like
watched
to get in on
Platoon
this
as much
action.
as Terminator 2.
It's got everybody's favorite Green Goblin in it, doing the most famous pose in all of freaking movie history.
It's
Okay,
one of the most
As he's
famous
getting
scenes
shot
ever.
up. Boom, 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 boom,
It's a
boom.
fantastic scene. That
They even tried to make
great.
fun of it in the freaking that stupid Ben Stiller movie. Yeah.
Sergeant Barnes.
Anthony, did you pick
Yeah, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
RJ? Have you seen Platoon, RJ?
I think I have.
Oh my
I don't remember.
god.
Dear Grandma.
T2.
Come on, Max.
I'm
You
actually
can
kind of with RJ. I don't know if I've ever seen the whole Platoon. I
No,
watched it
no.
with my dad back in the day. I have to watch it. I think I own it
Oh,
on
you
VHS.
freaking
So because I
movie
haven't seen the whole thing, Judgment Day 2
dullards.
say Judgment Day 2. What movie's that?
or Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Whoops.
Wow.
But I actually think I have Platoon on VHS sealed up there in my
Based.
room. I just didn't get to watch it yet.
Two
Based.
beers and Max gets all loopy.
TW.
Speaking of sealed, I actually have the Shout Select 4K of Platoon sealed. I haven't cracked it yet,
Nice.
but again,
What
this
about
is so
VHS, though?
tough. I'm gonna say, and again, this is like razor thin. I'm gonna say Platoon.
Mhm.
Right.
And just to give everyone a heads up, 2 hours, 30 minutes, I think we'll end the show there. We'll do a few more. Voltaire?
Okay.
Again, this is one of the tougher
Favorite highlight.
choices around. I mean, but Platoon is such an amazing film. Young Johnny Depp, young Charlie Sheen. It's Platoon.
Okay. Brian?
Dear Grandma. No, dude. Platoon is one of the best like war movies of all time. Vietnam War movies of all time. Like, yeah, no, dude.
Best Vietnam movie, easily.
Yeah,
in my
easily, hands down.
Oliver Stone at his peak.
Oh
Just
yeah,
true.
dude. They filmed this like on location in the Philippines, so it was like, and they had military training, like on set. Dude, Charlie Sheen did some of his best work in this movie. Like, dude, no,
I want to rewatch it now that you're talking.
yeah,
about it.
I kind of want to watch Platoon now. Like,
No, I could watch,
Watch it with
it's
the
got-
Oliver Stone.
it's
If you have
got-
the DVD, watch it with the Oliver Stone commentary, and he talks about
Oh,
all the
man.
real stuff that he went through. That it's
well,
in
yeah,
the
because
movie.
he served too. Like,
Yeah.
Oliver Stone was a veteran, of that war, and like, dude,
The
there's
whole
so
the
much
scene
there,
where
like-
they're sleeping and they're blaming each other for sleeping on the watch when they're not supposed to. That really happened to Oliver Stone. Apparently.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, there's a lot of true stories from like him serving in that movie. Like, basically, the Charlie Sheen character is
he was a
him.
photographer in Nam. Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, dude, it was freaking amazing. It's one of the best. Watch the making of movie too. Like,
Okay.
dude,
I'm
Willem Dafoe
really
is freaking
real-
awesome in that movie, dude.
I'm really
And-
hyped to
and-
watch my VHS copy now. I really am.
The competition between the two sergeants, it's really the rivalry or whatever you want to call it. It's
Tom
really
Berger,
Yeah.
or Berenger.
You have like the hippie mindset of Defoe's character versus this
Right.
fucking guy that just wants to burn everything to the ground.
and it's
Like, it's
done
really cool.
so well. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pick is also Platoon. if this actually would have been harder for me if it was the original Terminator, which I
Yeah, I like the first
more
one better. I'm not gonna
more than
lie.
Terminator 2. But Platoon is just a phenomenal movie. I think it's Oliver Stone's best movie in my opinion, over JFK. Yeah,
Over Any Given Sunday.
I was in that one. I'm an extra.
Are you really? That's one of my
Nice.
favorite movies, Perp.
Yeah, I'm in the
Love
I'm
it.
in the stands. Yeah, I'm in the stands in the back.
Awesome.
Really?
And I
Really?
think my favorite, Oliver Stone movie is probably, damn it, probably Wall
Stevie
Street.
Willie Beeman, dude.
Wall Street. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
People like
I
The
haven't
Doors
seen
too. I
Wall
never saw that
Street.
one.
I
You
love
don't
the
know
Doors.
how
Seen
many times I've
bits.
watched Any Given Sunday, Perp. You know, now I know you're in it. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so Perp, you went. I think
Platoon, yeah.
won it. Yeah.
Well, that's what's good about like certain Oliver Stone movies, dude. Like those are like legit movies. Everything's real. Like
And his stuff is really very rewatchable. The way he does.
We'll do two more. We'll do this and one more after this. This is actually kind of hard for me.
What?
Hot Shots Part
Part
2.
2
Go ahead,
I'm
Perp.
the first Hellboy.
versus
I
the
love
first
Hellboy.
Hellboy. Man,
The
I
first
love
Hellboy was
Hellboy.
amazing. What are you talking about?
I know.
Like,
I do like
but
the first
I
Hellboy.
do like the sequel to Hot Shots. Though, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
man.
lie. I mean, but what are we like on
When-
like a Charlie Sheen run right now or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Man,
Oh, yeah, it was Platoon.
yeah, I'm pretty. Since I'm a horror guy, I'm gonna go Hellboy. I like the creature stuff, action stuff, very creative.
Oh God,
I do
yeah,
have my
no.
critiques about Hellboy though, but whatever. He fixed it in the second one. Go ahead, Brian.
You know what? I just thought about it. Like, okay, we just talked about. I just waxed about how much I love Platoon, and there's a part in Hot Shots Part 2 where they're riding on PT boats, and Martin Sheen is in the other boat coming towards him, and that part is low key hilarious. And Lloyd Bridges,
Yeah.
is goddamn funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had a huge
dude.
fart.
We need to do a watch party for that.
I don't know, man. I think I do really like Hellboy, but dude, Hot Shots was like a moment. I was 10 years old when that movie came out. Like, yeah, no, I'm going Hellboy. Sorry, Hot Shots. I'm going.
Sorry,
Hot
Guillermo
Shots
del Toro.
I'm
Brian, you
going
like the
Hot Shots
movie.
Part 2. I liked those shtick comedy movies from the early 90s.
All right, Voltaire.
I think Hot Shots is hilarious. I think Hellboy is good. Ron Perlman is a piece of shit, but I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah,
I like
that's
Hot
what does it
Shots
for me.
Part
Kills
2.
it. Kills it.
And Charlie Sheen is a fine, upstanding citizen.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
damn right.
Ron Perlman? He's just
Charlie Sheen
just as
knows how to
cringe as
party.
Jerry
That-
Gina
that's for
Carano.
sure.
And
just
Charlie
walked
Sheen
away.
like beat up Denise Richards or some shit.
Well, we don't know all that. We know that
Okay.
he enjoyed cocaine,
Allegedly.
he had AIDS, and he had unprotected sex with porn stars. But we don't know that he really beat up his wife.
Yeah, he
Okay,
knows how to
okay.
party.
Fair
That's
enough.
all I'm
You're
saying.
the lawyer.
Okay. How do I
And
go
he's
from
got-
that?
and he's got
Someone else
Tiger's
goes.
blood.
Love it.
And he's got Tiger's blood. Okay, Tiger's blood.
And
TW
he's winning. He's winning.
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 I am actually going to abstain to this because it's the first Hellboy. Great. It's the fact that I just haven't seen all of Hot Shots Part 2. I've seen all the famous bits, but I've not seen the whole movie.
That's
Okay.
most of the movie.
I'm definitely going with Hellboy. I love Hot Shots Part 2, but I love comic book movies. I don't care what Ron Perlman says. I remove the art from the artist. I really don't care. I like him in certain roles, and this is one of his best roles. And I wish they would have made a Hellboy 3. I love my VHS
Whoa.
copy of Hellboy and Hellboy 2, which is rare from Korea. My VHS copy of Hellboy 2 Golden Army. So that's mine. RJ? I don't even think RJ's seen Hot Shots.
Probably Hellboy. Yeah, it's called Hellboy.
Anthony?
This is easy, Hellboy. I can't wait for the next Hellboy movie to flop this year. So once again, we could get a third Hellboy movie.
They're not gonna go
Isn't there a
back.
Hellboy
Sounds
video
like the
game that came
Snyder
out
Bro.
recently?
They're not gonna make.
Yeah,
They're not gonna make
bro.
Hellboy
It's
3. I would
bro.
love it, but they're not.
Listen. The how many flops is? Listen, it's already gonna be another flop, and another flop. They're gonna keep trying into
We
a
can't
flop.
stop flopping, bro. We're Hollywood.
Yeah, it's gonna
Let's go.
flop.
That's
So
right, man.
when
Like
it keeps
egg and a
flopping
fan, bro.
more,
Dude,
when
my
it keeps
stream on the
flopping
Oscars
again and
tomorrow
again,
flop.
When they keep flopping it again and again, we're gonna get Hellboy 3.
I said sunny side up, dude. You don't
Oh,
flop
yeah.
at it.
Let's get
You
that
don't
Pacific
flop
Rim
at it.
3 while we're at it.
Well, I mean,
Ugh.
Tom Cruise is might thinking about doing it.
First of all, I love the
another
first
G.I. Joe
movie. I love the first Pacific Rim.
They could turn it around, Voltaire. They could.
Yeah, I
bring it
hope
up.
Another
so.
G.I. Joe movie while we're at it. Let's go.
Okay, so what won?
Hot
I
Shots.
think
I think the audience won.
we had 3 for Hellboy 3, 4 for Hot Shots.
Sure.
Oh no,
Yeah.
TW didn't vote.
So it's a tie. We need the audience.
Audience, Hellboy or Hot Shots?
Well,
please
it's Terminator
let us know
2,
you're
obviously.
let us know you're still there. Jacob already says Hellboy.
Hellboys. I don't know what that
Hellboy.
one is.
Oh, that they should do that as the sequel. Yeah.
Hellboy
Hellboys.
boners.
No.
Listen,
That
if we
does sound
if we never get
Come
a
on,
Hellboy,
chat.
Nobody's here
I
anymore.
don't know why they try and if you can't get Hellboy right again, just do a TV show.
Well, looks
I
like
mean, they
Jacob's still
technically got it
Hellboy.
right. They just didn't get any money for it.
No, buddy.
Right?
No,
I mean,
they
I don't
got it
know.
wrong.
I shouldn't say they got it right.
No,
because I
they
don't
did
read the
not get
comics.
it right.
You don't
bro.
think the Guillermo del Toro ones are good? I thought they were good.
They are amazing. 10 out of 10 masterpieces.
David Hyde Pierce was cool.
Yeah. I would have loved.
Come on,
to see
chat. I
anything
really
about
have
that.
to use the
He
restroom.
was a standout in that, in
There's
my
one
opinion,
more.
David Hyde Pierce. You're right
We're
about
just
that.
going. We're just going.
Dude,
Come
go with Hellboy. All
Go
right.
Hellboy.
There's
Okay.
Hellboy, bro.
That's
Like,
Hellboys, though.
To hell with
Yeah.
it.
We
Blade
three
or
kings
Three of
be
the
stealing
Kings.
the gold.
This is easy,
That's the
Blade.
only thing I remember about that
Should I
movie.
put
Is that
something
right?
else against
Oh,
Blade?
you
was
don't
in the
remember that
trailer,
dude's
yeah.
Michael Jackson monologue? Come on, Voltaire.
No,
No,
Blade.
I'll put out
Blade's
something
winning.
What is the problem with Michael Jackson?
Ooh, directed by J.J.
Dude,
Abrams.
you got rid of Three
Oh,
Kings. That was a
Lord.
great movie. Oh, you assholes.
No one said anything, Perp. I would have kept it. I'm sorry, but Blade would
I
have
was
won over
literally
it.
quoting it.
But Blade would have won over it anyway. Who directed Three Kings?
That asshole, the guy that screamed at Lily Thompson.
Okay,
and,
but I don't think
Dustin
anyone.
Hoffman.
Let's be
That
real
guy.
here. Was anyone else would have voted?
David
for
O.
Three-
Russell. That guy.
Would anyone
No.
have waited?
One of the
Three
best
Kings
leaked
over Blade?
audios ever.
Would
Well, I'm gonna
anyone
be- I
else
would've been
voted for Three
fair.
Kings? Help.
I didn't see
Perp
either
out.
one of those movies.
No, I did not see that
And
movie.
the quote that Perp was referencing was in the trailer because I know that.
All right. Do we want to do Blade versus More Possible 3 or something? else?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Perp. Go ahead.
Oh my God! The opening for Blade is still to this day the greatest
Yes.
comic book opening of all time,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I am a horror guy, though. I love that opening. It is fantastic.
You know, Perp made a sequel.
Isn't it like
I
a
mean-
Prodigy video? Isn't it like
I don't know. It's a rave. They go to a rave, but it's really cool the way they
Yeah, you know,
introduce the
Perp.
characters,
You
the way they
know,
introduce
Perp is
Blade,
an
the
extra
world.
on the set of
Voltaire,
Blade.
is that also on your bucket list after the Eyes Wide
Blood
Shut?
Rave?
Being a blood rave with vampire hotties.
No, I don't trust vampire chicks.
That's
you know,
not
for
sanitary.
now,
Don't trust
let's see.
vampire chicks.
right?
It's not sanitary.
Dude, seriously,
Mhm.
man. I've been watching a lot of true crime.
Yeah,
man.
so Blade. Okay, so
Everyone take
Blade
that
has
shit
one of the,
literally.
in my opinion, the greatest opening of all time. The rest of the movie's fine. It's slowly until the very end. It's kind of like, ugh. Or
What
like
about if you're at the end of the bucket, Voltaire, and you have like 24 hours to live? Then would you go blood rave?
Oh,
if
I
they-
would
what
die
if
in
they
24
accept for
hours.
days?
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
And
If
then
I
you've
want
already done Eyes Wide Shut earlier in your
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
you
blood
do
rave.
The
Okay.
cybertronic blood rave. Got it. The thing with Mission Impossible 3, I think that's when technically I liked part 2.
JJ actually saved the franchise at that point.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of really good
Whoa,
action scenes
whoa,
there. And the
relax,
pacing's
buddy.
really good.
Whoa.
No, relax. That was the best Mission Impossible.
I like
Until-
part 2, but I understand this one getting it right for other people. Man, the strength of Blade's opening, I think, crushes anything in Mission Impossible 3, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. No, Blade's awesome. Blade. I'm going Blade.
Brian, this is the last one of tonight.
I really
I
haven't
really
seen
have
either
to pee.
one, but let me hold off. Let me wait till the end. Skip
Yeah,
me.
make me wait to go. Oh, thank you.
No, skip me.
Voltaire.
Skip me. Go.
I'm gonna easily pick Bilade, Blade. It's just. I feel like it's really original, as weird as that sounds. You know what I mean? It just kind of sticks with you, and it's an OG superhero movie, which is why I'm so worried about the current production.
It's a very quiet movie, which I also loved. It uses sound so well, and I love that. The style of it is it's its own thing too. Like very claustrophobic for a city movie.
It is very stylistic, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
and Wesley Snipes is just perfect for the role.
Definitely. TW.
I love Blade. That movie is great. I liked Mission Impossible 3, but Blade just will kick it in the teeth for me.
Yeah.
Was Blade Radar?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
dummy.
That,
I think it was.
Oh my God.
Wow, it's a bit harsh.
R-rated superhero movie if you don't count Howard the Duck.
He knows
know,
the joke.
I
I
always
think that
count
was
Howard
one
the
of my
Duck.
first Radar movies that I saw with my dad in the theater too. My parents were really strict, but we're like, okay, let's see this.
You got to see Blade. That trailer was
Yeah.
amazing when it came out.
So that was also really exciting for me. With
Like
my dad.
1998 was your first real rated R movie.
My parent, I was still with my parents. They were
Weren't
not.
you like 16, 17? at that
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what my
Why is
first
it
R-rated
so
movie
funny
in the
for you?
theater.
Hey, that means they're responsible. They took him a rated R.
Oh
like,
my!
You didn't
my
get a
parents-
hold of a VHS. You didn't see like a Steven Seagal movie or something.
Telling
at that
you, my
point?
parents were very strict.
I
oh,
guess.
Max.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And now look at him.
No,
now
but-
he's
but
enjoying
he
all
did-
this media.
But we did go see that in the theater, me and my dad.
He's
No,
like
that's
Blast
good.
from the Past, Brendan Fraser coming out of the vault, and he's like, I get
That and the other movie he snuck me to was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 because my mom was like not about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was little.
Yeah,
was
because
like,
you get
no.
to you hit people with nunchucks afterwards.
Yes. So, but
Wow.
but even without that story, Blade, I love Mission Impossible 3. It was great seeing it in the theater, and I think Philip Seymour Hoffman's in that too, right? Is that the one he's in?
In Mission Impossible, yeah. Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna hurt her.
Yes, that was actually he's a villain. Yes. But
As always.
RJ,
Yeah.
what are you going with?
Mission Impossible 3 is good. I feel like it started the renaissance of the franchise, but it's not one of the better ones. So Blade.
Okay, Anthony.
Easy Blade. I think JJ is the biggest hack in Hollywood
Oh
history. I'm playing.
I actually really
It's
like
Blade,
Force
it's Blade,
Awakens, Mission Impossible 3, and Star Trek. It's just then when he continued
I
on
love
the
Force
franchise.
It's Blade. I think Star Trek 2009 is his best work ever.
He starts a franchise great. He just doesn't
Yes,
end it
and then
great.
he ended terribly. That's what he does, though.
Okay, let's just see what would have been next. I'm okay with that. you
Oh
know.
hell no, I'm
Oh,
good.
Guillermo again. This
Pan's Labyrinth.
freaking
Guillermo's
site
always
loves
on it.
Guillermo.
Yeah, grandmother's
Well, I appreciate you.
I can't
all
wait to
being
see
here.
his Frankenstein movie this next year.
I don't know, Rational. You've been making me pretty
Can we talk
angry
about
tonight.
water for half an hour?
Huh?
Can we talk about how things drip like sinks and
Mission
waterfalls?
Impossible 3 is JJ's best movie.
I don't know
I
about
can see
that.
that.
Star Trek has, yeah, no, but
I like
Nice,
that.
warm
Herb,
water.
anything you want to tell people what time you're starting tomorrow pre-Oscar?
I think the Oscars start at 7. I don't know. It's gonna be a fun stream though.
Are you gonna put
I
polls
do
in the
have
chat?
restrictions.
I can help put polls on the chat for you.
Cool.
For when there's a category so the audience can vote.
Yeah, I think I might do my own awards too in honor of the Oscar. Maybe we would do 2023's best stunt or best action scene or something. I don't know, and then do that.
Who's
Do
gonna
stuff.
vote on it? Just you?
No, all the chat, whoever's in there. I don't know.
You could do straw polls
Yeah,
and
Yeah, we'll
post
do
them in
that.
the chat. Do you do straw
Yeah.
polls?
yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oscars.
Perp doesn't take notes, Max. Okay.
No, I don't take notes.
Brian, when's Master Noms coming back again?
Master
Soon.
Noms.
Soon.
Okay.
Where we talk about food.
the good
And I-
old food. That was a good
I
episode.
made a shot at Little Movie Perk, and I apologize for that.
All good.
What
Sorry,
a
he deserves it.
shocker! What a shocker! A Xbox game being the best
Well,
selling
it
pre-order.
was like
game.
some fancy ass
great.
foie gras burger, you know, like
I'm not
very,
surprised
Uh,
about that.
over the top.
Vol-
Uh,
Voltaire, thank you. Excellent as always. Excellent commentary.
Well, I'm sure the pleasure was all yours.
He got the super chat.
I stole that from Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
RJ, thank you. RJ's been hanging around lately. Okay, RJ.
Base.
Go check out Control Chronicles, which I am actually a big fan of the show. I've not been watching other video game podcasts, but that's the one I watch regularly. So check that out. And are you doing your own channel too, or what? To be announced or soon?
I don't know.
To be announced. Huh?
I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it
Yeah.
out. TW McKay, you're always welcome here. Thank you.
And I'm always happy to be here. Thank you for the invite, Max.
Yeah, we have to get Enosh on here one time. We miss Enosh. He's been streaming from his car, I know.
Yeah, well, he's a busy guy.
Yeah, sure.
So
He's
we'll
good.
see when we could get him around. Anthony, thank you. And I think we'll let Voltaire take us out.
And good night and good luck.
Who did that? Anthony?
That was a terrible impression.
Spot on. It was uncanny. I thought Voltaire already did it.
No.
Good night and good luck, everyone.